Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today on this fine Sunday evening? Good to see everybody. Hello, hello,
Hi.
hello. Welcome in,
Hello.
welcome in. We'll give everybody a second to get in. I have some newbies here today with me, and I wanted to bring in new people because they don't know Jack and Lily's case very well, and I wanted to get their opinion on the entire situation, like how they feel, what happened to Jack and Lily, because it's very important when we don't have any answers other than they vanished. So I will welcome in everybody, and then we will dig right into it. Let me introduce my peoples here. We have Crystal from Crystal's Crime Board, and I'm going to post their links to their channels as well. We have Disturbed down at the bottom here, and Shibby down at the bottom corners here. Good to see all of you. How is everybody doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
Doing good. Doing good.
Doing good. Doing good. Yeah.
Yep.
So we will be going over the Jack and Lily case today. They've been missing for a little bit over 15 months. Now, I've been following the case since day one, like a lot of my followers here have been as well. You guys want to kind of say like how you feel now before we get into kind of watching the interviews?
You mean as far as who we think is responsible?
Just kind of how you feel about like the whole situation, like about them missing, like what do you know so far?
I know that the kids missed the whole week of school leading up to that Friday. I know that they were seen on camera that Thursday around 3, and that was the last time they were seen. I know that they were 4 and 6, so they were still very young, and that the parents seem a little sus.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put a picture
and
of
the
them
grandma.
up here.
And the grandma.
And the grandma. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking about Janie. Here's look at them. Aren't they cute? Do a little
Janie.
Yeah, they were 4 and 6. Hello. Hi, Jen. Good to see you. Robin, Joyous, good to see you. Liz, good to see you. Nessie Lynn, good to see you. How about you guys? Well, what do you feel so far? Like, I mean, what do you know? What do you know, and how do you feel about the case so far?
Disturbed had to walk away for a minute because his dad.
Okay, for me then, I've been binging your playlist last few days, and definitely the Daniel and his mom, their descriptions and their contradictions, definitely about just one thing that stood out to me with the grandmom is it Janie. She says, what was it? I wrote it down. Thank gosh I wrote it down because I'm having a brain fart. Right
I have to write down Tucker.
She says she felt guilty because she would have, she should have got up and been with them, right? But I think about a school day, there's a schedule, like there's a, people that's planned, right? Like a school days. Like, did she regularly get up with them? And if she didn't, why would she feel guilty for not being up with them? if she wasn't regularly the one that got them up to get them ready, to go to school. So
Well,
I keep saying that.
Well, we were told that usually when Jack and Lilly would be outside, Janie would contact the mother, who was Malaya. She would text her or call her and say, "Hey, your kids are out here with no boots or no coat." So maybe that's why she felt responsible, because she didn't say
Well,
anything
she was
that morning.
responsible. They'd have boots. Like she would have been checking on. I don't know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I hear you. But that just sounded weird to me that she feels it's like someone would say when they know more than they, like, I felt guilty. I wish, like, I should have got up and been with them. Yet if it wasn't the ritual, if it wasn't the schedule, if it wasn't the, the regular thing to be up with them, the normal, then why would you feel guilty? Sleep in like you always do. Or get up with them and be part, But
Absolutely.
it's like school morning, right? Like there should be a, you get up at, think of it, you get up, when our kids were growing up, we had a, what is it called again? Like a schedule. We stuck to it.
Schedule, exactly. And there's no schedule with these people. They missed 41 days of school. Jack and Lilly did.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Jen, thank you for being a member here for 10 months. You freaking rock, lady. Thank you. You're awesome. Hi, Summer. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I know people are dwindling in. Good to see all of you. Thank you for spending your time here with us today.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. And Disturb, do you want, is he's able to give
I'm
his
back.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
I apologize for that.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Thanks for the invite on the show. I always love coming on your show, so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
All right.
So what do you know so far about the case?
Well, I started watching a couple videos that I don't know how long these videos have been, when they were made, but I just like to look at body language, things of that nature to gauge, when they're speaking and stuff like that. And I came up with something came over me like the first 5 minutes of watching the stepdad was, I see the mom is scared, definitely scared. And she's very, how do I want to say it? Like she's very careful on what she says, that I saw in this video. And then I see the stepdad talking a lot. And I think that the stepdad is a narcissist. He seems like one. And typically in relationships where one is a narcissist and has such a control over someone's, your partner's mind or whatever, like you can pretty much control them to basically, go with this. And I just see a lot of guilt in the stepdad's, and just his demeanor, just everything about him, just something's off for some reason. So I'm still learning a lot about the case, looking at facts and stuff like that. One of the things that concerns me is, why is it that they're only allowed to talk about so much? Is there like some kind of like gag order on the parents, or
what?
Because I see there's a couple of things that I saw where the mom doesn't like, there's like certain things that she will not talk about. In that one interview, I noticed that there were certain things that she didn't like. She basically said, I'm not allowed to talk about this, or I can't bring it up.
Yeah, there is, I don't know if it's pertaining to her, but I do know there is some type of assault, essay, and abuse charges pertaining to an adult. So I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's what it is, but maybe they were told to, I don't really want to.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I see what you're saying. But she's speaking about that morning, the events that morning. I mean, you could say, I checked Lilly and Jack out of school at 6:15, I think 6:17, 6:18. Okay. And then Lily popped her head in a few times around 8:20 or 8:30 or something like that. She heard the kids, but yet you can't say, hey, I got up, I checked on the kids, or I planned on keeping them out Friday. You can't tell us that you got up and fed them, anything like that. Like, did you see them prior from, you were up at 6:00. And then also you know what I mean? There's so many contradictions between both of them, but I see what you're saying. I do, like with certain things there.
Was there any, just a question that I'm just putting out there, was there any dirt tracks, like any tire, like other tire marks that were visible at the scene, allegedly where they just disappeared?
There was mention, no, we were never told about any tire marks or anything like that. We were told by Daniel that the dogs, the tracking dogs or whatever, tracked to the end of the driveway. I'm pretty sure it was Daniel or I think it was Daniel in one of his interviews. The dogs caught a scent to the end of the driveway, I'm pretty sure. But the RCMP came out and basically they wouldn't say anything about that. They wouldn't say yes or no either way, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The only things that were found that were mentioned, like concrete mentioned in like documents, was a blanket of Lily's, a piece of it. And that's a whole nother freaking can of worms right there in itself, is that stupid blanket, I'm telling you. Somebody planted it. I'm just going to be honest with you. Somebody planted this blanket that was used to block a draft in their home. Okay. You have Malaya saying that she took it out because the weather was getting nice and she threw it away. And then you have Daniel saying that he basically took it out and threw it away as well. But somehow a piece of this blanket ended up in a tree a mile down the road. Okay. And then you have these boot prints. Here, let me just pull up the maps and just show you so you kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. It's going to be kind of confusing when I'm trying to explain exactly where it's at, because you know how I map everything.
Oh yeah, you and your beautiful maps. I love it.
This one.
So this guy, they ripped the blanket and they were still using the blanket, but they ripped a piece of stuff under the door.
Yeah, well, a window is what we were told.
But the blanket was still in use from the kid. So he took it up. He couldn't find an old one. Right?
No, so the blanket was Lily.
Got thrown in the garbage too, didn't it, or something? Something was in the garbage too, right?
Yes. So we were told that. So there was two pieces of the blanket. There was a larger piece and a smaller piece. The larger piece ended up in the tree. And I'm going to show you right now where it's at. Give me 1 second.
I was watching your video on it, and you were discussing about the height of it too, and there was a ribbon on the branch and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you. Oh.
You're gonna do that again. I've been watching all your videos. I got hooked saying that.
Hi, baby monkey.
That's gonna be your slogan, right?
Yeah, that should be my slogan. Okay, so this yellow line is something else, and we'll go through that here later. Yeah, this is yeah, look at this.
Oh wow.
I went kind of OCD on this shit when
you are so good at this.
Yeah. So you're dropping pins, eh?
You are so good at this.
Yeah, I know. It's even Nancy's is not even this one's crazy. So I mean, I added to this one too. I don't know why this yellow thing keeps doing this though, because there's nothing there. Okay, so basically, let me show you. So their home is right here. Okay, this is Jack and Lily's home. Was their home, and I have timestamps on certain things too, because we'll go through that if we have enough time. So this is their home, and I'm going to show you where the blanket was found. So just follow my cursor here down this road. So we're going to go down this road here. Okay. Gerlach Road, the 289, and then you're going to make a right down this road here. And the pink blanket was supposedly hanging about I think it was like, I mean, I hear different things, like about 6 feet up on a tree limb. And it was just hanging there. But yet Daniel said that when he left that morning, okay, he didn't see it. When he went to go search for Jack and Lilly, he did not see this blanket in the tree.
Mhm.
Sorry, I talk with my hands and I hit my mic.
Mhm.
And supposedly all this searching took place like between like, I'm just going to say like 9:40 to, well, obviously you can see my little timestamp here, about 10:09 a.m. is when he passed this area, and he said he did not see the blanket in the tree at this time. Okay. So
Isn't there a photo of that? Does it show
the
how
blanket?
does it show how high? Yeah, shows how high it is, right?
There's actually a video I could show you
Yeah,
that
I
they
would-
did. It would take a minute to actually look for it. If you give me just 1 second, I can look for it. Though.
How tall is Daniel?
Daniel's like probably what, 6 foot?
6 foot. Yeah, he looks like 6'1".
So the blanket, having her over the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing too. Like, I feel that, you know, and he would come back and say, well, why the hell would I plant the blanket over here? Because his family lives on this road. A lot of them do. Well, they live in the entire neighborhood. So like when I say his family, I'm talking about his dad, his uncles, his aunts, his mom. They all own property all out here.
Yeah, he wouldn't try.
Okay.
He wouldn't want to bring attention to it. Yet another thing is maybe he's thinking if I put it there, it's so obvious that it, you know, like in playing the devil's advocate type of thing, where putting it as a
decoy.
You know what I'm saying?
To throw everybody off.
Yeah, because nobody would be that dumb to do that. Maybe he's that maniacal.
Yeah, that's exactly. Well, I feel the blanket was planted because the searchers were in a spot around that time, and that blanket was used to basically get them away from a certain area over to, hey, we found a blanket. So everybody's focused on that instead of where they were. That's just my opinion, but I could be wrong. Before I go to the video, I want to show you something else. Okay. So the blanket was found here. Then there's like
the road.
Yes, it's very close.
Out of a window, like if it was, or could it flew out of the back of a truck? Maybe, I don't even know.
Well, some people were saying because there was helicopters. Okay, maybe it caught on the road or something. But I
don't know if
hardly.
Helicopters are that close, are they?
Well, they were hovering, but I mean, there was a helicopter that was actually parked here. Okay, it would land here, but still, like I don't.
You'd see that.
It was in the trash.
I don't think that would. Yeah.
Like who got in the freaking trash? It's crazy. So
but then again, if somebody placed it there, would they be dumb enough to put it up high to where it's obviously not the kids putting it there?
Yeah, the kids couldn't put it there. There's no freaking way the kids could have put it there. It was like 6 foot up. I mean, you know what I mean?
Tree. It would out of a window or blown by wind or something.
I mean, it's odd because this is the thing. See this yellow line here? Mm-hmm. So this goes out to something called a pipeline. And they didn't find any boot prints or anything walking up or walking away. They just find the blanket. But when you get over here, okay, I just did this as like if the kids did do this, and I'm pretty sure this is the spot here. It might be here or here. I marked a couple different ones. They found something. It's a cluster of boot prints. So for instance,
somebody gets out of a car and starts, because these are dirt gravel roads, right?
Yes, it's dirt. Yeah, dirt, gravel, dirt, shit like that, you know. Excuse my language. So there's a bunch of four-wheelers out there. So there was also a child on a four-wheeler, we were told, and they got off on one to use the restroom. So that could be from them. But the thing is, one of the searchers took a cast, okay, of one of the clusters, and they were able to go to Walmart and verify with a receipt from Malaya that it was Lily's exact same size boot. Like it was
Same pattern of the type
same
of shoe she was wearing?
pattern, same size, same type of boot. But there's a
That's
bunch of little kids out there, though. There's a
right.
bunch of little
That's
kids.
still iffy.
So
The only way I'll accept any shoe patterns is if there's like an anomaly where, like, say the kid stepped on a rock and made a scuff in their shoe and it was specifically able to be linked to, you know what I'm saying? Like an anomaly in the same shoe print is the only way I would really go with shoe prints, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if somebody's walking up to or away, there was nothing. There was
Or
no.
they have a certain way they're walking, like one foot is out sideways almost, and one, you know, like it's got to be something specific, not just the similar.
Just the type
pattern.
of shoe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
type of shoe
Well,
is not good
and
enough for me.
that's the thing. There's nothing out there. So a lot of these people shop at Walmart for their kids' stuff. I mean, people do
Walmart's great.
anyways. They shop.
And Canadian Tire, as a Canadian myself, we have Canadian Tire, and it's basically our Walmart. It's called Canadian Tire. But we also I have 3 super centers. I have 3 super Walmarts in my town, and I have like the Amazon. I can get Prime. I can be delivered everything on Amazon Prime in 3 or 4 hours where I live, because I'm in more of a city setting.
Dang it! Like what they tell me, 2 days, and it takes them like a week to get here. It's stupid.
Mine is here the same day. If I do it before noon, it's here that same day. If I do it before midnight, it's here. I can have it 4:30 or 5 in the morning on my front steps waiting.
You're lucky. All right, I'm trying to find that.
With that
video.
I'm sorry, if I could just ask a quick question.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So there was a cluster, they said, of like prints and castings were taken. Has anything come back on that? Like matching any of the kids' sneakers or anyone that they know?
Yeah, it matched Lily's boot. So it matched Lily's boot print, like the same type of boot print that she has.
Exact size? Because if she's got a cast, we should be able to verify if it's the exact size, no?
Yes, it was the exact size, same type of boot. It's just
that's kind of suspicious, because there can't be that many kids in that area. Like, just ask what kids were in that area, what boots.
I heard that one of the family members actually has, like, I don't know if it's a daycare or something, but watches kids, you know what I mean? And there's also kids that live around that are around the same age that that's what they do. They ride 4-wheelers out there and stuff like that with their parents.
Is it near the end of a driveway or something where they maybe got dropped off on a school bus or picked up from the school bus, or standing around waiting for a school bus? They'd make all those.
No, it was just on it was just out there on the pipeline. Trying to find that video.
So there's no reason for kids to really be there unless they got off a quad bike and had to go for a quick pee in the woods or something, right?
Yeah, that's what I think happened. It was just one of the kids out there got off and probably used the bathroom or something. You know what I mean? That's what I think happened, but I could be wrong. What is the chat saying? What does the chat think?
Well, that's why when I saw the terrain, that's why I said, was any castings taken like from any unusual tire prints that doesn't pertain to the stepdad or the mom? You know, I don't know if the mom has a vehicle.
The mother does. So the mother got a vehicle April 1st, and they were using her vehicle. That's what was told. So she didn't have a vehicle. I guess they were sharing I don't know if they were sharing Janie's vehicle or something like that, but they were using Malaya's grandmother purchased a vehicle for her, but it's a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Here, I can't find the video, so we're just going to kind of go down there because they did make it accessible now from Google Earth. So I'll show you. It would probably take me a year to find it. So this is actually updated as of August 2025. So this area here, okay, I can't go on the actual pipeline, but I can go on the road. See the ribbon here? So I don't think that's the exact branch, but there is a video. If I can find it later, I can share it with you guys. It's up in the tree. So it's up in the tree further.
So when you say pipeline, are you saying like an access road to like a pipeline, or it's just one of those Yes. So this is like a little access road. I think it was like a logging road or something at one time.
Probably, yeah.
So, yeah, they just redid this whole road, I guess, last year with like fresh gravel and stuff. So you would think if the children were walking, okay,
Oh, their footprints would be all over it. Even though it's gravel, there would be
there would be footprints all over. Okay?
And they're looking the same day they go missing?
Yes. They did one of the largest searches in all of Canada for them.
There'd be footprints. I mean,
and
we've all been through this
nothing.
before. The RCMP, they would know. They're very good at stuff like that, in my opinion.
Yeah. They did grid searches. Well, I mean, they brought in human remains dogs 5 months later. But I mean, yeah. And the RCMP, I mean, they said there's no evidence of an abduction, nothing. But yet the parents keep pushing that.
The one I would just, I do see that, but like, I mean, they're missing. That's evidence that they could have been abducted. So I know they're not ruling it out. They just don't have anything to call it specifically, right?
Exactly.
It can't be ruled out because, I mean, the car could stop and scoop 2 kids up easily, right? Or they could have heard them playing in the forest and somebody could have snuck back there through the woods, got them both with their hands, it could have covered their mouths and just ran off with them, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, why now? Okay, why on that day? Thank you, Sue, for the silver star, honey. Thank you. Why that day, though? Think about it. Okay, we have a stepfather who was doing meth. Okay, the mother just lost her funding. It's something with the taxes and all that. Okay, and literally, CPS was involved in December, I believe, and rumor has it they were supposedly coming back there shortly. That's what I heard. And so you got that. You got the drugs. And you got everything else going on there. I mean, it's like a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. Hi, guys. Welcome in.
It's impossible for them to get out of that driveway and area without leaving footprints, in my opinion. So,
and
this is the family.
Exactly. There would be some type of something there, okay?
And that's why she brought up her baloney about her raking. Well, you're raking for a pool to level it out, but you're not going to rake your whole 100-foot driveway and down the road.
Oh yeah, that's a oops.
So
yeah, exactly. Where's it at?
A flat red flag too.
That raking stuff, I'm telling you. Okay, it's crazy.
I mean, the fact that she was raking, if she's doing that to level, I mean, it's a good way to kind of level out dirt and stuff. But if that's her excuse for why there's no footprints, she didn't rake her whole dang driveway.
Yeah, who would know they were home from school? Exactly, you guys. Like, this is just nuts. Okay. Yes. Okay. So
and
Lori,
if she did, she's raking so they cover their footprints.
So yes, so there Janie said there was a boot print on the driveway, but the RCMP would never would never say anything about it. There's nothing about it like anywhere else other than Janie or Daniel, excuse me. Daniel mentioning it and Janie mentioned it in her interview.
Has the RCMP told everything that they've found? Have they been transparent in that sense?
Well, they've been actually really transparent as of like the first part. Now it's quite quiet. It's very quiet. There's nothing.
As a Canadian, I've seen this quite a bit in the news, but I haven't specifically followed it as much as I should probably.
Yeah, that's why I was glad that you're coming on because you're in Canada. So, and would you put a pool up in May? Now she got upset and said, I wasn't going to put a pool up in May. I was getting ready for it. But hello, like you're just freaking clearing the gravel out at that time of year when you still got more snow and rain coming.
Like what kind of pool is she's talking about? Like a kiddie, like one of those little pools, or like a above ground pool that actually kind of stays there, or
like a $10 Dollar General type pool.
Or is it like you can get those blow up ones and just kind of temporary because you wouldn't want.
It's not even that good.
Obviously, all winter.
Yeah,
not even that
good. Show it?
I had it up here. Hold on. I had it up here. Hold on one second.
My thing is, the kids missed that whole week of school too. That whole week of school, and here it is Friday, and they're out she doesn't know if they're outside playing or not. Like, to me, your kids are sick. They're sick.
Yeah. At least tell them to stay in and watch cartoons, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay, let's go through that real quick. Let's go through that.
Mhm.
So this is the whole thing. Everything starts getting crazy on Thursday. So Thursday, 3:11, they get home. They went out. I think Malaya had a doctor's appointment, and they got some food. They got a couple other things, and they got home at 3:11 that day. Okay. Malaya had a call with her mother that was supposed to be a video phone, like a video call. And it said something such as Cindy was supposedly, which is Malaya's mom, was supposed to see the kids. And she said there was nothing out of the ordinary or something like that. But it didn't come out and say, yes, I did talk to the kids, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? It didn't really give confirmation because people are still questioning, did she see the kids on that video call or not? And that was like around 3:30. And then you have, okay, I'm trying to go back. I should just pull up the video and let them tell you, but I'm trying. So you have Malaya supposedly on this video call. You have Daniel going outside to help his mom work on a fence. Okay. And Janie comes out of her trailer or RV, and Daniel goes, it takes me a little while to find my tools. You know what? Let's pull the video up and he can tell you. Let's pull that up real quick because he can tell you exactly in his own words. And the thing is, the kids went inside at the same time as Janie and Daniel that night, yet Daniel doesn't remember seeing them. Like he thought they were in bed. You know what I mean? Like it's just, hold on, I'm pulling up the video. Give me a sec.
So you checked on them.
Yeah, he said he turned the light on to check on them at midnight.
Hmm.
Hey, Crystal.
Do you really check the light on? Like if you have the hall light on and you kind of open the door, that's usually enough, right? Usually you're good at that. You can open it up to have just enough light to see that they're okay. You wouldn't
Yeah.
crank their full lights on, would you? I don't. I would never.
Crystal, would you turn your lights on the kids at
Hell
midnight?
to the no. Hell to the no.
Not,
Yeah, exactly. That's the
not
stupidest
their
thing I've ever
bedroom
heard in my
lights. You
life.
don't want to
Sorry,
wake them
but
up.
it is.
Yeah, you don't want to wake them up.
Yeah, I don't get it. And if one of them's sick, then why would you do that? Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, Thursday. All right, hold on one second. This should
Thank
be
you,
better.
Rosa. Appreciate it.
All right, let's see. Children were captured on Dollarama. Why is it not listening to me? Usually when you ask a question on here, it'll... Oh, I have it on really fast too. Let me turn the speed down. Okay, Thursday's events. All right, right there. All right, here's the video. This is where he explains. This is a really good interview, actually. Let me pull it up real quick. Pretty sure this is the one right here. And this is the drunk. Hi, Jules. Good to see you. This is the Drunk Turkey show. All right.
So you always have two chats going, eh? You keep landscape and portrait going, don't you?
Well, yeah, some people like the other one, so I like
They're separate though. The chats aren't together. So, but you have enough people to make them both good, I guess, right?
Yes, I think so. All right, so Thursday. All right.
I'm only saying hi to the landscape because I don't like portrait.
Yeah, some people like the vertical.
There.
Okay.
I said hi. I'll go say hi to the portrait people.
Hi to the portrait.
Yes, because that's the up and down is portrait and landscape is. I prefer landscape.
Thank you, Miss Shauna. I appreciate you for the silver star, dear. Okay, let me turn this on real quick. This is a Drunk Turkey's channel.
The night they were seen on camera, they were seen on Thursday. They were seen at Dollarama, and then we went to Acropole
It's
You know,
just-
we got some food and then brought it home. When we got home, it was a little bit before 4 o'clock, and I went outside and I helped mom work on the fence. Took me a little while to find all my tools and stuff, but
there you go.
then, you know, after I got my drill and everything else, and I helped mom work on the fence for quite a few hours until it was just coming on to dark. And then after it was dark,
Dark.
I came
That's
back
the East
inside.
Coast accent.
What
Dark.
I remember, the kids were sleeping, but when you're looking back in time, Daniel, it's hard to, you know, kind of remember everything and get a feeling for how the night really was, because it just seemed like a normal night, right? When I came inside, I thought the kids were sleeping, and I could have swore they were sleeping, but it says in the documents that she had them up till 9 or 10 at night. I don't remember them being up that late, so I'll tell you that.
Were you looking at your phone or your watch at what time it was every?
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, I got a watch on my arm the whole time, and I never look at it, man. I'm always grabbing for my phone.
You know, it's not uncommon unless you're like something specifically happens and you look at the time at that specific time. You know, I know a lot of people are looking at, you know, certain times where, you know, I think they were asleep by 9:30 and documents say 10 and like, oh my God, there's 30 minutes here that
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a wild expectation for people to expect to remember things, especially on, like you mentioned, on a night that was pretty normal. But that night, what time did you go to bed?
I went to bed actually a lot later than Malaya did, I think. Like Malaya was already asleep when I came into bed. I remember flicking on the light for the kids at 12 at night, or a little bit after 12, so a little bit after midnight, and both of the kids were fast asleep under the covers. So, but I never get a chance to see what clothing they were wearing because the blankets were up on them, right?
Did you see the backpack?
Isn't that
I
crazy?
don't remember the backpack.
Why would you even say that?
The strawberry backpack, but that
You
was
check
always
on
in
your
Lily.
kids. When
Huh?
you check on your kids to see if they're sleeping. You don't want. You shouldn't. What do you need to see what they're wearing?
Exactly.
Peeking under the covers. The strangest
Well,
thing I ever heard.
I know. Like, who would do that?
That's
I don't
wild.
understand it. Like, I
Well,
can
peeking
understand.
under the cover. A creeper would be peeking under covers. What do you need? If I look in my, say I had an ex or a wife, and they put the kids to bed, and I came home after midnight or 1 or 2, and I just, you'd open up and you'd check on them. You not turning the lights on. You'd have the hall lights set, just enough hall light. And B, I'm not thinking, what the hell are they wearing? I mean, they're
Yeah.
asleep. Well, what? Why is that even a thought?
Well, and the thing is, they had been in the same freaking clothes since Wednesday. Okay.
Who
They
cares? I don't care if they're in their underwear. They're sleeping. They're
No,
healthy,
but
home. They're safe. They're sleeping.
these
That's
people
good.
can't remember what the hell they were wearing.
That's
even
weird.
the police, when they show up, they said, we got to go get a better statement from the family, because it was so confusing to them. They're like, you know what I mean? So they don't even know what they were freaking wearing. But yet Jack and Lilly were in the same clothes from Wednesday, Thursday, and when they went missing,
Hmm.
because they did all their freaking laundry. Like,
And were those same clothes found?
there was nothing found other than the blanket and
So
the
then they're obviously wearing those clothes to sleep too. Oh my gosh, these kids are being neglected, eh? Big time.
Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Yeah, that's the word on the street. And the thing is, like, how do you not know? Like, the clothing description kept freaking changing. Like, it kept changing. Like,
Is their wardrobe that do they have that much to choose from? They can't kind of round it down to what they're wearing at that age. It should be pretty easy.
it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you. It's like she had them sleep in the same clothes, because the clothes that they washed on Wednesday, she didn't put them away. So they slept in the same freaking clothes.
It's not even as much as they would have them sleep in the clothes. It's just that if you don't care about them to bathe them and get them in their PJs, they will just fall asleep in their clothes themselves. So obviously they're left to their own to decide. And I guess as a kid, that's a good choice, because you get
Yeah.
up early, you got your clothes already on. Great idea. But
Yeah.
parents shouldn't allow it.
Yeah, Lori, you're right. He did ask about something about the host was saying, well, do you know what kind of the clothes they had on or something? But yeah, it's still like, it's just weird though, like how they didn't know what they were wearing.
I have
So-
a feeling that the cops are on to these people and are just letting them, they know something's so like it's to the point where it's obviously the kids can't be saved. They probably know it all, and they're just letting these people kind of run and gathering so much on them, and to have a big, great court case against them.
Daphne, was it the authorities that said that they have to go back and get a better statement?
Yes, it was on the actual dispatch transcripts.
And it was because they said that it was just a mess, right? Like the first one, they were just like all over the place.
They were confused as hell, and
Yeah,
that's
see,
what I was.
that's. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I just talk over.
I was just going to say that typically that's because they're trying to get their story straight so that they don't look guilty in this.
There you go.
Like it's a tactic for the cops to ask again to see how much it changes. Yeah,
because usually you give your initial statement and then they bring you in for further questioning, and then that's where they try and match your first statement versus your second, and typically they'll separate both people. Obviously it's the mom and the mom and the stepdad. They're going to separate them because they're going to try and see if there's any holes in the story from the original statement.
Yeah, even a month or two later saying, oh, can we go over that one again? Can you refresh us on that again? And yeah, definitely.
Well,
do we also think that the reason why Daniel said he didn't see their clothing was just in case, just to kind of make it sound like, well, maybe they weren't in bed. Maybe they got out the night before, that earlier that night when he wasn't.
So who woke
you know what
them
I'm
up in the
saying?
morning
Like
and
he
got them
didn't see their
outside?
clothes. He thought they were in bed, but he didn't see any clothes.
No, say it again. I'm sorry. Say it again. So he thought.
He said he didn't see their clothes. He made a point to say that. And I found that interesting. Like, is he trying to, shift blame? Like, I didn't see their clothes, so I can't say for 100% sure that they were in bed.
See, and that's the thing there, Crystal, because they gave so many damn clothing descriptions. Okay, so when your children go missing, you should know exactly what they freaking have on, especially if they've been wearing the same clothes for like 2 days. Okay. You should know what they're wearing, so you should be able to give the description. But for some reason, these people kept giving different descriptions. Like they said, Lily had a Barbie shirt, and then no, she had a pink shirt, and then Jack had brown pants or black pants, brown shoes, brown. It's crazy. But at first, they said that Jack went missing with his boots and a pull-up on. And it's like, what? But they said they never seen Jack that morning. They only seen Lily.
Yeah, peeking in the door.
Yeah, pop her head in twice, or first they said twice, and they saw several times.
Yeah,
and Daniel says, "Well, she wasn't sick or anything. How do you know a child's not sick by her popping her head in a couple times? That doesn't make sense. Usually,
why didn't she go to school then?
Exactly. Why didn't she go to school then?
So they didn't go to school all that week, right? And this is on a Thursday or Friday they go missing?
Friday.
They went to school Monday and Tuesday. They had a school day off on Wednesday. I can't remember exactly.
PA day. We call them PA days up here.
There you go. Perfect. And then Thursday and Friday they were kept out of school. But check this out. Lily got a black eye on Wednesday. She had a black eye on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And Daniel says is because she was playing with some kind of Tonka truck and it popped up and hit her in the eye. But there's
they're good. They're very so they knew
you went out there.
Were wearing.
Yeah, you froze up.
You froze up.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I just suck on the show. So they knew that the Tonka truck smacked her in the eye.
Yes.
But they didn't know what kind of clothing the kids had.
Yes, and that was on Wednesday, and they were supposedly in the same freaking clothes Wednesday and Thursday and Friday morning.
That makes no damn sense. Like they knew exactly that it was a Tonka truck, but they didn't.
Yeah, they remember that detail, but they can't remember
the other details on the clothing that your kids.
Well, I've used those Tonka trucks, and I'm sure you have Disturb too. When you're a kid, you kind of push on it, and you run around as a boy, especially girls too, and where are those feet prints and dirt all over? It should be everywhere. Little tire tracks and feet prints.
And all those black eyes that I've gotten said no one ever, from all the years of pushing those Tonka trucks like that. Yeah, like
True. I was
like,
thinking that.
I mean, we got stories for days to tell in this house.
I know. I never had a black eye as a kid.
From a
That's,
Tonka
Neither did my kids.
and the fact that the kids were left out of school that many days, if you ask
Yes.
me, that's a stepdad and the mother planning how they're going to go about doing this. Because if there was all this chaos, the way how I'm just looking at it right from the beginning, if there was all this chaos that authorities had to go back and get a better statement, because it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That just tells me that they're trying to collaborate on their story to sound better so that they can, have the authorities go somewhere else, like search somewhere else.
So can I ask a quick question for Ann Rosa in my chat? She wants to know about cameras. They didn't have any security cameras or
Okay.
doorbell cams or anything.
Okay, yeah, I just saw that saw that question. Actually, there's not too many cameras. Okay, I believe there was a camera that wasn't working down the road, and then there's game cameras, but they supposedly didn't have any cameras at the house. Okay, I mean now they do, obviously, but they were checking someone's cameras over in Glengarry Station, her game cameras right after that to see if it caught anything. Now, we were never told if those cameras caught anybody going through. I don't know if they were using those for just traffic, but usually game cameras don't catch the road. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They catch the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on
what
when
you're using it
where you
for.
have them. Yeah, and this was about 5 miles away. I don't know what 5 miles is in kilometers here. Let me look.
5 miles. So I heard you
Eight-
saying this, so I'll help you with that. Every 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. So if you're going 100 miles an hour, you're doing 160 kilometers an hour. If you're going 2 kilometers, you're going 2 miles is like 3.2 kilometers. So every 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers.
Okay, so it's almost up. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
You're good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, I have to do the math in my
Yeah.
head. So
Well, if you
yeah,
had the metric system, it's so much easier, guys. It's divisible by 10.
I don't
Join
know.
us and the rest of the world, please.
I don't know why
USA.
United States does this shit.
Because you guys are imperialistic and you just want to rule, and I get it. It's cool. It's cool. I get it. You
Yeah,
earned it. You guys earned it.
yeah, it's with the metric system. Yeah, it's very strange.
Divisible by 10. It's so gosh dang easy. I can't tell you how easy it is. Divisible by 10, like a centimeter, and there's 10 millimeters, and that's it. As a man, I've worked
welcome.
construction. I've worked as an electrician. I've worked as an HVAC installer. I've done so many jobs in my life. My dad was a tool and die maker. I've been fixing things before I could walk. And when I use an imperial measuring tape, my head is spinning when I use one.
You're so funny. Mm-hmm. Crystal, I was just thinking of the celery. All right, let me.
Same.
A boot.
Don't even ask.
I just had that on my mind too. I was thinking about it.
Oh boy,
Sorry for
I was like, I wonder if we're going to bring that up.
Oh my gosh, me and this stupid.
Do I sound different, really, or do you guys hear it?
No, you sound
I have
fine.
an accent. Oh, okay, so it's not okay.
I mean, you have a slight accent.
Mm.
Is that what you're talking about?
It's mostly, I'm in Ontario, so it's mostly out east where the bigger accents are. Where these people
Yeah,
are.
you don't sound
Not like that.
like the East Coast. No. Yeah, you're over like.
I'm in
on top
Ontario,
of me.
right near Toronto, basically. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, you're right. Like a few hours from me.
Are you near Lake Ontario, like on the south side there?
Yeah, it's probably about 5 hours
Oh.
from. Well,
How
Toronto.
far are you? Because I could get to Niagara Falls in about 2 hours.
I can get there in about 3 hours.
All right, see you then.
So 5 hours.
Come over to our side. It's much more fun. You'll hear
Yeah,
that
I
all the
know.
time.
It's Niagara is a lot better over there on the Canadian side. All right, let me finish playing this.
Mhm.
And so we're on Thursday. He's gonna, and I wish I could find the one where it shows a tree, but I mean I did, but where he talks about Thursday. And then the thing is, I want to show you what he talks when they talk about that Friday morning too. Okay. Like this all supposedly happened like 9:40. And he supposedly went out and checked every stream, every bridge, like
And
okay.
is that
And
when he
drove.
didn't take his phone with him for whatever
Yeah.
ridiculous reason?
Yeah.
That's
He says
baloney.
because
That's
there's
a red
no
flag.
yeah, I know. And I always said, you're not going to bring your phone because there's spotty service out there, right?
Right,
There's spotty
right.
service. And it's like, how do you know Jack and Lily wouldn't be found? Like, and there would be service there. Like, what if one of them's injured or something?
I think I heard him say something about, so he knew he was going where there was bad service. But if you found something or
It's
needed to
spotty.
call, even if you drove back to get
Mm-hmm.
service, you wouldn't have to do the extra running into your home. Like, is your service only good in your living room or like where you left your phone? Come on.
I'll show you where the service is out there.
Right. But wherever he left his phone, did he have service at home?
Yeah, they have service. They have spotty service. So they have Starlink now.
You'd bring your phone with you, and as soon as you got close enough to your home or service, you wouldn't have to run in and get your phone, you know? That's a very big red flag.
Oh yeah, I agree. And his mom didn't bring a phone either when she said she went out to search for them.
You usually leave your phone at home when you're up to no good.
There you go. Bingo.
His room, right?
Okay.
Like
And
that was always in Lily's room. Like she never took it out of there, right? That was her backpack it wasn't a school backpack. I know a lot of people think that, but she actually had a pink LOL doll like for school, and that was her. And the backpack she ended up taking was the one that we bought for when she took to her grandmother's, right? Which would be Cindy Murray.
So when she goes on trips, this was the backpack for trips.
Yeah. She didn't take her school backpack. She took her one that she takes on trips.
Interesting.
Trips or overnight trips or to go to visit. She would use that backpack.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so what's the layout of the house look like? So
The layout of the house is we have the bedroom at the very end.
Okay.
And then we have Lily and Jack's room and my other kid's bedroom and the bathroom and the kitchen and the living room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
how many bedrooms?
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up too, Dan Grindle. Daniel had listen to this. So after, I believe remember he took a video for Malaya. I would believe it was Friday night or something. He took like a 30-minute video or something, and then sent his GPS to her to prove that he wasn't lying or something. So he didn't bring it. He said when he went Friday, like right after the kids were missing, okay, when he drove around all crazy, he didn't bring his phone. But later on that evening, because Malaya was still there on Friday night, she left on Saturday around 5, I believe it was 5 p.m. or something. But he brought his phone Friday night and he used his GPS to figure out how to get out of the woods. But yet you didn't bring it when you went to go search for the kids that morning. See, it's all just whack. It's whack.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You need a signal to do that, right? Or does the GPS work and the cell phone doesn't?
GPS. Well, when I use my
That's for
GPS, I have to have a
satellites, though, too,
signal.
right? I think
I'm
it's a
sorry?
different signal, though. It might be satellite signals. It may be different.
I don't know. When I try to use my GPS, like I have to have service.
Because if you have one of those little TomTom things, like the old ones where it was just a GPS, they work without cell signal because there is GPS satellite signals. So it all depends which way he was using it. Through his cell phone data, or was he using a specific GPS unit that only didn't use self-service, you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Ariel, so you know how you guys use Starlink out in front of Nancy Guthrie's house?
Mm-hmm.
And they have
Jim.
Starlink. Yeah.
Jim uses it on a backpack. Jim has it on his backpack.
So how the hell they
He
not
walks.
have Starlink out there in the woods?
You can have it anywhere, especially if you had a car. And there's home units. If you had Starlink, you could have them in home. I see it on people's channels all the time. They put them up in a tree, and
Yeah.
as long as you have a power source.
So how they not connect? I mean, I don't know when they got Starlink out there though. That's the thing. Like I don't I know they weren't using it when Jack and Lily went missing because I know they switched to it right after. So I don't know if they had it. I'd have to look up when it was put out there.
Did they have internet before?
They did, but it was very
Mhm.
shoddy.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly, Jules. They did
There's
have it out
There's
there.
other ways for our carriers. We have like Rogers, Bell, and Cogeco, and all these weird Shaw, and all these other. We have a bunch of different names, and I'm sure they can get it to you for like the old dishes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Ariel says they did have it. Interesting. Malaya shut it off, I believe. Yeah, she had to shut off her Wi-Fi off her phone to make a 911 call.
What? You don't have to shut Wi-Fi off the call.
I guess to get the service to connect. I don't know. It's
That's
freaking
on a
weird.
phone. If you just phone, you don't have to turn your Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, she turned Wi-Fi off to call 911. Exactly. She did. She turned Wi-Fi off. That's what she said. She turned the Wi-Fi off to call 911
Why
at
would she
10:01
do
a.m. in the morning. And the thing is, what the heck was I going to say? I go to say something, I forget. It drives me insane. The thing is, I know that when they wanted Malaya to send, like talking about the searchers and the police or whatever, when they were there, they wanted Malaya to send a picture of Jack and Lily to their phones so they can, post a missing and then they can see what Jack and Lily looked like. She didn't have service to do that.
Oh,
Isn't that
you know what?
weird? Isn't that weird?
Maybe I can make sense of it. Maybe if she has a bad enough signal and she's trying to send a picture, if she's still connected to her Wi-Fi, it'll probably choose to use that. So if you turn Wi-Fi off, if you have data, it'll use that instead. So
But
that's the
she
only reason
couldn't-
I would see why.
No picture was ever sent because you could see on the actual, let me see if I can find that photo. You could see that they took a picture of Jack and Lily off of her phone, I guess, or Daniel's phone, because you could see the person's camera in the reflection. Let me see if I can find it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
she
yeah.
could never actually send a photo to them, which I thought was weird. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find that photo.
It depends on her plan. I mean, I don't know. You have to have the extra data add-on because you can get cell phones with just, if you don't have the data, you need to have data to send photos.
Where's it at?
And it depends if you're on iMessage too. And if you're not on iMessage, you definitely would send it as a regular text and all
Here
that
it is.
stuff. Right?
I don't know who that lady is. Hold
So
on.
if she's turning Wi-Fi off, that's implying that she's got a bad Wi-Fi signal trying to send something, and she's going to use her cell phone data to send it, but it would have been sent.
But she never sent it.
Why
Look
would you
at,
turn Wi-Fi off?
okay, can you, yeah, I don't know. Look, okay, can you guys see this?
Yep. Yep.
Can you see the reflection? See
No.
the reflection right here? Someone taking a picture of someone's phone?
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
See it?
Like
Yep.
so what does that mean? They're taking a photo of a picture in a frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or on somebody's phone because somebody's phone is glass. Thank you, Angelina, honey. I
No,
appreciate you.
You wouldn't have no. You wouldn't get the reflection from the phone. The
Yeah.
reflections from the frame of the phone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like somebody taking like this, and then I'm taking a picture from my phone to somebody else's phone, like the front of it.
Or a framed photo.
On a desk.
I guess it could be like I don't know. What did she say she took the picture from? There's
Nobody
obviously
said anything
reflection.
to me. I just noticed that it was a reflection right there, and that the picture of the children were never
Yeah,
actually
you're
sent
taking
to the
a-
police.
No, she's taking a photo on the wall or in a frame or
Well, they are
a
school
device.
pictures. They are school pictures, so maybe that's what it was. It's their school photos. So I just pulled it up through. Yeah, they're school photos. So maybe that's what they did. They just took a photo of them from pictures on the wall.
Like
Did
if
you
they're
get to
being
see the phone?
deceptive, you think you would go up a bit of an angle so you don't have your own reflection in it. So
I guess they were just trying to get a photo of them because I remember them asking too. I remember them asking if the mom had a good photo of them. and she was talking about like no service or something. That was the chatter on dispatch. Mm-hmm.
So she had to go back home. What was she specific about where she took the picture?
No. Nobody said anything. I just noticed the reflection. That's why I brought it up.
No, that's
And
it,
I
'cause
remember the chatter on
I do it
dispatch.
too. So I take
Thank you,
photos
Libby.
of old photos on my wall, and if it's in a frame, you got to kind of go on an angle or take it out of the frame.
Exactly. So you don't get the reflection. So yeah, maybe it was photos on the wall then that they grabbed that's what they grabbed from.
It's going to be a pretty big device to catch because she's back far. So it can't be another phone because you wouldn't get that big of a reflection from a tiny phone. It's either an iPad, computer screen, or
It's like my phone,
more
that
than
like
likely
an
a frame.
iPhone.
No, I know what the phone we see, but the one that's reflecting, whatever the
Yes.
reflection is coming from, to me is more indicative of a bigger frame than a smaller device. Because to get that size of a reflection, you would need a large surface.
Yes.
Because you see almost the whole person, don't you? Like you see the whole phone.
All right. So you
Side-
want to go to Friday. Let's go to Friday morning. So Friday morning. Hi, Carol. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm trying to like push everything in. They're probably like their brains are probably about to explode now with all this.
No, it's good. It's good. It's kind of like you're excited in the sense that you can relive it through us again as our first time. So it's good for you to actually do this.
Exactly. I feel like I'm teaching a class and I'm like a horrible teacher.
Because it's probably
Right.
very repetitive for you. But to know it's our first time, you can kind of, I hear a little more enthusiasm in your voice. So that's good.
There is some holes in their stories already.
Oh yeah,
Caught
there is.
with the
Hi,
whole
Angel Wings.
Wi-Fi thing, because typically, like my phone, I have the Samsung Galaxy S26. It's already set that between 5G and Wi-Fi,
Mm-hmm.
depending on how the signal is, it modulates itself when I'm trying to either make a phone call or send pictures or whatever. It goes to the strongest signal and then it sends it. So if my 5G is weak, it'll go to my Wi-Fi and vice versa.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. You have to give that
See what I'm saying?
permission because on iPhones, I
So-
think it asks you that.
Yeah.
don't know.
So, and I have two quick questions before we go to the Friday thing.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, why did she turn off Wi-Fi? Because if she's got no cell signal, her Wi-Fi would be able to save whatever it is that she's trying to send.
Well, yeah, I guess
Save
she could go into, I think Janie said that she could go into a certain corner, and or maybe it was Daniel. I don't know. One of them said they can go into a corner in the house and get, okay service, but
So there's my first thing. There's a first
Same,
red flag
Jules.
there. And then the other thing that I have a question with is, so Daniel, when he went searching, he needed to use GPS on his phone to make it back home.
Okay, listen. Oh, I need to just play that entire thing on Friday
I'm
morning.
sorry.
No, you're fine. Hi, Cool J. Good to see you. Good to see all of you guys. Stephanie, good to see you. So for you to get like the experience, what he says, what he did Friday morning.
Those are two different times. He was talking about a different time when he used the GPS function on his phone.
Yes, that was Friday evening
Mm-hmm.
when he used the GPS. Friday morning when he went to go
He
look
left
for
his
Jack
phone.
and Lilly, allegedly, he did not bring his phone.
Which
That's
is
what I
like
was gonna
baloney. Makes
play
no
that
sense.
part. Yeah, and he said oh my goodness, it was like so
There's zero
freaking crazy.
reason why you would do that. Zero reason.
I was getting somewhere with that, but yeah, we'll see the
Oh.
video and we'll see what he says about that, because it's another red flag for me.
Very big one. Yeah.
Yes, and the thing is, with them searching Friday, it just doesn't add up either. Daniel recounts being awoken. Okay, I think this is it. Hold on. For Friday morning, I just want to make sure. Okay, let me add this video here. Because his mom said that so when you put all of their videos together, it just doesn't make sense, in my opinion. It'd be good to have Malaya, Daniel, and Janie up on one show, one video, and have asked questions. You know what I mean? All right, here's Friday events.
When Malaya woke me up, I'm pretty sure it was her who woke me up because we both kind of like woke up at the same time. And I remember her saying, as it says in the documents, she said, I don't hear them. But the craziest thing was when I woke up, it was in the first 5 seconds that she said, I don't hear them. And usually you would have to wait a couple you know what I mean? Or like 30 seconds or something like that, because it could be in the fridge, because that's usually what everything goes quiet when they're, you know, grabbing food or doing something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but here, when they're grabbing food, okay, in the fridge has a freaking lock on it. The fridge has a lock on it. They can't grab food in there.
What? They locked the fridge?
Well, I mean, you know how like some people put locks on their cabinets and
child locks.
Yes, that's what it is, child locks. So how could they get in the fridge if there's a child lock?
Do you child lock your fridge?
I never did.
I don't think I would ever do that either. Like
I
under
never
the sink.
did.
Yeah, you don't want them under the sink and stuff.
Yeah. Daphne, is it frustrating with you guys?
That's what
Yes,
people
it
do
is
when when it's like you hear about those children that are starved. I'm not saying that's what happened.
Well,
That's what you do when
rumor that the children were malnourished. I mean, you can kind of see. Yeah, you can kind of see.
In all those cases, you hear them locking the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah, I never did. I never had a lock on the fridge, or I did have like
from danger. There's nothing dangerous in your fridge.
Absolutely not.
Yes, and by the time Daniel woke up, the kids should have already been in school. And that's the weird thing. Why, if you know, Malaya was up at 6 a.m. Okay, so was Janie. She was up at 6 a.m. too. If you're combining all of them, Daniel's alibi is he was sleeping in bed with Meadow. But the thing is, Malaya gets up, checks both the kids out at, I told you, 6:17, 6:18 Friday morning. Okay, nobody has even looked in on these children yet. And then sometime around 8-ish, she hears the kids in the next room over, because Jack and Lily's bedroom is in the next room over from theirs where they sleep. Okay. And then they've got a toddler too, like a 16-month-old at that time. I think she was 16-month-old, that sleeps in the same room as mom and stepdad in a crib. So she hears the kids giggling and laughing. She gets up at this time. So I think it's around 8 a.m. Grabs their toddler, okay, brings the toddler into bed with her and Daniel, turns the TV on for it. That's what it says in the documents, okay? And then around 8:20, 8:30, so not too much longer, Lily pops her head in a few times. That's what we were told. And she was automatically told to shush by Daniel. Malaya, we never heard Malaya say anything, but she did witness her pop her head in the room. We were never told that I think Daniel said she said, "Hi, Daddy," at one point, and he told her to shush. Do you guys remember that? Daniel saying that she said, "Hi, Daddy," at one point. Do you guys remember that in the chat that's been following this case? Anyhow, then somehow they just magically go missing after that. They just magically go missing. And think about this, okay? Malaya made a phone call to her mom at 8:28. But that phone call never connected. Like they never spoke either, I guess. That's what we were told. Like they never connected. It was just a phone call, like a missed call or something. And I think that, in my opinion, she was trying to call her mom, and Daniel stopped her because that's when they were trying to work out this elaborate hoax, in my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't mean to ask such a juvenile question. Is the 16-month-old Daniel's biological kid with this mom?
Yes. So that is yes, that's his biological.
Okay. Look at the statistics on this then.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
is
of
what we
course.
talked about before the show started. Statistically speaking,
Yep.
it all matches up. He wants to get rid of the 2 kids that aren't his. He's got a biological kid with the mom, and he wants it to be just them. And there's got to be some way to get rid of these kids that aren't his.
I think they both have something to do with it.
I think all
Like-
3 of them.
Oh, I do too. I think all 3 of them are involved.
Mhm.
Obviously, maybe one more than most, but
Yeah.
mhm.
They know what happened though.
Hey,
They know what
who the hell
Oh,
gets
yeah.
woken up and says, I haven't heard him? Or what was it that what was his alibi or whatever that he said?
His alibi is the toddler. He says in most days he stays asleep because they want the toddler. I just call her the toddler because they don't want her name out there anymore. But they want they'd want her to get enough sleep because I guess Jack and Lilly had always woken her up, which is crazy because the TV was on. Wasn't she already awake?
Yeah, so if you want the 16-month-old to sleep, why the hell would you turn the TV on?
Facts.
And if you know they're staying home from school and you want them going outside to play, at this age, if you got your fridge locked, why don't you got your door locked up high so they can't get out without? Like should they just go out on their own at this age?
Well, and that's the thing too. They live in a freaking trailer. They can hear every single thing happen. Okay, they can hear. He knows for a fact they didn't go out the front door because he had jammed a wrench in the front door because a bear tries to get in the house. But yet the sliding door is left unlocked.
Isn't the
And-
sliding door their front door? Is that the back door?
The sliding door is their back door.
Okay.
Yeah, the sliding door is their back door.
I saw the video of the
Exactly.
CBC or the somebody went there and Janice showed them the door or Janie showed them the door and she actually
Yes.
opened and closed it with the sliding door. But to me, it looked like the way to get into it looked like the front door of that.
No, it's in the back. It's in the back. The
Hmm.
sliding door is, yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
have to look at that again because look like there's lots of trees real close. Could be wrong.
And let me play this out and then I want to show you on the map something. Because
course, yeah.
I know. I go, goodness. I could go all day, like for a week
Let's do it.
straight on this.
Let's go. We got another 11 hours to go. Let's go.
It's a class. We have a class today, guys. All right. This is him explaining the rest on Friday.
And so she wakes you up. Would you have
Well, I
noticed?
think she woke me up, right? We kind of woke up at the same time, but I really don't know.
Would you have noticed if she got out of bed?
No, I would have been sleeping. I didn't even know she called the kids in absent until I got the email on my phone.
Well, I mean, you woke up when Lily popped her head in, right? So you were. at
Yes,
least
I
in and
did.
out.
Because there's a lock on the door, right?
Yeah.
And I heard like the lock rattle.
So do you think though that in the time that Lily popped her head in,
I know you guys are about to say something. So yes, there was a lock on their bedroom door and he heard it rattle. And there's
You
a wrench
knew I
in
was
the
about
door.
to say that, right? You knew I was about to say that.
I could hear you. I could hear you trying to say something because you're probably like, what the freaking heck?
I'm
Crystal.
close to my mic. If I make any noise, I'll go, I'll make a gasp or something.
Yeah, I heard you. You were trying to say something. And so she's trying to come in. There's a freaking lock rattling on the door. It sounds like a damn haunted house. Okay. And you're going to automatically tell her to shush. What if they were saying, hey, wake the hell up? Like, we need to go to school. Like, how did he know? Why didn't he say, hey, Malaya, are you going to take the kids to school today? No questioning her or nothing.
Or asking
yeah,
her
he's-
how she feels.
Exactly. Exactly. You're just going to shush her away. See, this is what I mean, man.
Yeah.
It's just too much. It's too much. All right, let me play the rest and then I'll.
and that woke you up, it alerted you a little bit. And the time that you fully woke up, do you think you would have been able to tell? Would you have the ability to tell whether or not Malaya got out of bed?
I don't know. Do you want to say that over again
Right.
for me so I get the? I was just
Yeah.
plugging in my phone, so I didn't hear you correctly.
No problem. So if you're already have been woken up, Lily's popping in, so you've already woken up to a certain extent, maybe not fully awakened, but you've woken up to the point where you've acknowledged that the child has come in and out. Do you think in that moment, maybe not earlier, maybe not early in the morning, but from the moment that you were awoken, from the time that Lily popped her head in to the time that you were fully awake, do you think that Malaya could have gotten out of bed without you noticing?
I think she could have, but you have to remember too, the baby was laying on her arm as well. So, like the baby was sleeping on top of her.
Dude, she's already been out of freaking bed there, Daniel. Because she grabbed the baby. The TV's on, remember?
Now, here, to check this out real quick, because I just caught this.
Yeah.
The guy talking, not the stepdad. He said when Lily popped her head in.
Yes.
But just like 30 seconds in this video, it says that there's locks on the door, so you can't get in. And he didn't correct them on that, because if you're so sure that there's a lock and no one can pop their head in, you would say right away, well, I couldn't see if it was Lily or not. You know what I mean? Because there's a lock on the door. How can somebody pop their head in and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see exactly what you mean. I was thinking like maybe, yeah, true. Was the door locked, or was it just kind of like there was a lock kind of unlocked?
He says, because the stepfather says that there's a lock on the door.
So he could hear it rattle. Yeah,
So
that's a
he
good
can hear
call.
it rattle, and he didn't correct him when I think he was being smart. The interviewer was being smart, because he specifically says when she popped her head in. If I'm trying to cover my tracks and everything like that, first thing I'm saying is, well, she didn't pop her head in because we have locks on the doors. Remember, I just got done telling you that like 30 seconds ago. Like, you would correct the interview on that to make sure that your story is on point still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. But later on, like in a little bit later in the clip, he I think maybe he caught himself. Who knows? But he says it wasn't locked. It was dangling. So like I take it as like a freaking padlock that was.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, dang, like when you hear rattling, Yeah, Baby Monkey said too, exactly. Like when it goes a little bit further, maybe he caught himself. Yeah, lick. Did I say lick? Thank you, Summer, for being here, hon. I appreciate you. Thank you. There's a question in there. Hold on. In my opinion, Daniel, Malay, and Janie all know what happened. Absolutely.
Agreed.
They do. They all three know. Mm-hmm.
I know. I told her she's got me doing that too now.
Did I say lick or lock?
Uh-oh, I didn't hear that.
Sometimes I talk too fast and I'm like, oh, shoot.
All right, Daphne.
No, lick the lock. Lick the
I'll
lock.
ask my people. A 1 for lick, 2 for lock. 1 for lick, 2 for lock.
You notice when he gets nervous, it's same with his mom, because I was listening to his mom today, and when they get nervous, they get freaking choked up, or he sticks his tongue out. See, watch.
Right arm.
So it's unlikely that she got out of bed.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's unlikely, but it is possible. I mean, anything's possible. But I think Meadow may be woken up when she's actually moving.
Gotcha.
But it is possible, Daniel. I mean, anything's possible. This case is just an absolute circus, so anything's possible.
And so, so she wakes up. You wake up. What's the first thing that you do?
First thing I do when I wake up is, I mean, Malaya's right beside me, and she says, "You like hear the kids?" And then I listen for a few seconds. She said, "No, I don't hear them." So first thing I do is when I don't hear them, I get up and I, get dressed, and me and her make our way out to the kitchen. And this thing I still find odd to this day. I told investigators this is
gets dressed.
Malaya didn't look in Jack and Lily's room when we went up, when we walked to the kitchen, right?
Okay.
So I found that odd because we both walked up together up the hallway to the kitchen. And then I poked my head I looked into the living room, didn't see the kids. I ran back to the room, looked underneath their beds and stuff, didn't see them. So then we made our way outside, right? Malaya stood in the kitchen when I was running like a moron through the house looking for the kids. And
Listen to this.
we made our way outside. You know, we got through the fence, and then we're standing right in front of Mom's RV. And she asked me, should I call 911? Right? That's
Okay. They're standing right in front of his mom's RV.
Mhm.
They should have noticed the chickens were freaking out and intended to. So his mom usually every Friday goes to town with her brother, which is Daniel's uncle. But for some reason, that particular Friday, she didn't.
Mhm.
And
She
that
changed it.
Friday, when she heard Jack and Lily outside, she didn't text Malaya. So many coincidences. Okay. So he's now at by his mom's trailer. And he's about to tell you what he does when he runs up in the woods and shit.
kind of instinctual. You want to do that, right?
Right.
Because we don't hear them out in the yard. We never seen them in the house. We don't see them in the backyard.
Mhm.
I didn't know if Mom was even at home or not, right? Because I thought she might have went with my Uncle Ron.
Uncle Ron.
So she's on the phone with 911. I run up into the woods where the cabins are and look in the cabins, look around the area. Didn't see them. I'm screaming and yelling, Lilly and Jack, Lilly and Jack, Lilly and Jack. And then I make my way down. There's a hill behind Mom's RV. I make my way down, and Malaya's standing there. I'm not sure if she's still on the phone with 911. She might have been on speakerphone. Kind of looks like she was messaging, but she might have been on speakerphone with the dispatch. And so I say, I'm jumping in the car. So I ran inside. I tried to go into the front door. Door's locked. Ran through the back door, the back sliding door, got into the house, grabbed the keys off the end table. Because there was 2 sets of keys, right?
Watch.
And I didn't take my phone. Well, I don't remember taking my phone. Because there's no service out there anyway. Not like I can use it.
But you take it later on that date. Now watch what he says. He goes to say a different vehicle, but he corrects himself. Listen, just here, I'll turn on a slower mode. My friend Justin caught this. Listen.
So I left my phone on the end table. I'm pretty sure I left it on the end table. Investigators would know that for 100%. So
And-
grab the keys, ran up to the Nissan Pathfinder, and that's when I started to search the dirt roads and the culverts, right? So I went up Lansdowne Road.
Did I pass it? Did I pass the part where he says Nissan Path? Thank you, Summer. I appreciate you. Thank you. Did I pass the part where he says the blue and then he corrects himself?
No, I didn't hear that yet.
You didn't hear that yet?
No.
Oh, that's okay. Maybe he's about to say it.
And I already told investigators this, but that blanket was not there in that tree.
Which direction were you
That
heading?
would be when I'm coming out the end of the driveway and I'm going
Okay.
right toward Lansdowne Road, over the tracks and then hanging a hard right.
See?
So you were coming the direction that would have been visible to you, and you didn't see it.
Yeah, I'd be going. Right out of the end of the driveway. I take a right. I'm going up the road.
Across the railroad tracks and then right up of the dirt road.
Yeah, that's Lansdowne Road where the blanket was found.
All right. So when you're running around and as you're going outside and you're looking, that gate outside, is it always open? Was it unlocked? Was it locked?
Sometimes it's open.
There's
it
not
open
even a
that
gate
morning?
there.
I do
Yeah, I
not.
heard you say this. I heard you say this. So there's no gate?
There is no friggin' gate.
Are they talking about a different gate, like on a road or like a
No,
gate
man.
to the
They were
community or anything?
no. They hadn't
How could
put
they
the
get, how could
gate
you
up
get that
yet.
so wrong? So the gate wasn't there.
The gate wasn't there at this time. Like from all the
Sure.
photos I've seen, there was no gate there. If anybody's seen a photo
I can't
around
see
that
they're
time with the
talking
gate
about
there,
like this.
Lynn says no. And she's been following the case for a long time.
Well,
Yeah,
why
I
would they
know,
both-
Marlene.
This is the guy that lives there is talking about a gate and it's not even there yet.
Yeah, this
Or
was
did they
connected
replace it
to
for
the
new?
fence that him and his mom were building.
This may be
Maybe there's-
inconsequential. Go ahead, Shibby.
Oh, sorry. I'll just quickly say maybe there was another gate because I thought there was another gate that kept them into that little fenced-in area where they were on their swings. So go
That
ahead.
was yes, but that gate wasn't there yet.
No, but there was another gate that went out to the driveway. I thought I saw two separate ones because she went in a separate gate to go in towards her chickens.
That was
swings.
after. That was after. So
But that looked really
was
old to me. That looked really old to me.
yeah, everything looks old, but it's not. That
Right.
was actually fixed up. So
Okay.
okay, they had fixed. So that video you're talking about with Janie when she does her reenactment,
Mhm.
that's when the gate was already there. I know what you're talking about when she comes
But
out and the
there's two
chickens
gates,
and then
and are they both weren't there then?
there was a
'Cause there's
gate.
two
The
gates.
kids were supposedly out there playing by their little swing sets and stuff. Okay, there was no gate in that particular area. The other one that went into her area, that's not what they're talking about. We're talking about
Well,
the
if
one.
they must have been because if they're in
There
there on the
wasn't.
swings, they would have had to open that old because she had her chicken coop in there too.
There wasn't a gate in there.
Hmm.
Thank you, Hope Floats, for the flower. I appreciate you, dear. Nope, there
But
wasn't.
it was she opened
Gate-
a gate to get in there. I thought I'll have to watch
gate-
again. I'm
yeah.
so sorry. Maybe I'm
No,
wrong.
no, that one. No, I can find. You have to find photos of it, but the photos of the
on
first
video.
days. Yeah, now there's a gate. See, Robin knows. She knows. She's been following it from day one too. Gate only into Janie's yard only. So there was a gate
Okay.
going in. Yeah, Jen. Yep, exactly. Jen's been following it from day one. Yeah.
So
see,
there isn't. So Jen, is there a separate gate that encloses the chicken coop and the swings? 'Cause
Let me
I
find
swore
it.
I saw a separate gate when she walks into the swing set, and the swings
Yeah.
are wrapped up around the top.
Yes, so that is a newer. So
second
they
gate.
put those on. Yeah, they put
The
those
new
on.
one is not that one though. The new one is the one where she walks out to the driveway. That's the new one to me. I think there's two gates.
Well, there is now, but there was only one gate then. Like it
Mm,
was completely like there was a hole for it, but it wasn't there yet.
okay.
If that makes sense.
No, it doesn't because her chickens are in there. You'd want it gated. She wouldn't have her chickens in there if that wasn't blocked off. But it looked like a heck of a chicken coop too. So who knows what these people are doing? Did you see that chicken coop?
Hell yeah, I saw that for you.
It's just like some chicken wire and some pieces of wood.
Chickens are in a pen. Yeah, they're in a pen. They're in like a ghetto pen.
Yeah. very
Yes, there was a spaceman and a chicken in a coop. Yeah. Look at baby kisses picture. I love that. All right, let me just play this last little clip and then yeah, it'll all make sense. Well,
Remember that. I don't remember.
I'll find the picture.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. And so you come
It's
around.
not hard.
here-
It's not hard to open up gates, bait gates anyway. They're just slide. Like I always forget to close. My mom always reminds me, but they're just a slide and bolt lock, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing hard about those locks at all.
If you want to pause there
Well,
quickly,
Maybe not.
Yes.
but
sliding
I'm
bolt
just kinda
lock
curious.
doesn't close itself. It's only those ones that where it kind of clicks. You know, that's a sliding one. You have to reach up and close. So if that was locked, those kids aren't reaching up that high to do that. Because you know how the old gates where you have you have to push the thing up and you open it, but when it closes, it kind of locks itself. It hits it and makes that noise, right? That's not what he's implying. He's implying the little slide ones,
Yeah, the
the
little
little-
slide ones.
and that means you'd have to reach up and do that. So that's
Exactly. You would have to reach up and do those ones. I'm trying to find a photo of it'll probably take a little bit, but I'll find it.
It also
I can't
depends
see
on
those
how
kids being
high
able to
that
do it.
fence is.
Slide with the chain. I'm sorry.
It also depends on how high that fence is too.
yeah.
Oh, it's just like what, like 4 foot, if that.
If it's then they probably could.
Although
Well,
it
yeah,
sounds
they-
like these
they-
kids would be resourceful to put something there and stand up and reach up and undo it themselves too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
I don't know why this lady.
Yeah, because he even brought up they would climb on chairs and stuff and go get snacks out of the cabinet.
I didn't hear
So,
that.
Yeah, that was on another one of Daphne's videos.
Let me remove. Yeah, exactly. Let me remove that for a minute. I want to show you this. Okay, so this is the old footage. This is before it was painted green and all that. You could see right here, there's no gate, but there's a gate here. Do you see what I'm talking about? right at the bottom. I don't know who the hell this is, but
Let me see it. Show me. Can you say it again? I'm looking now. Sorry. I was
look
looking at
here
another
where my
monitor.
cursor is. See how there
Uh-huh.
is a fence, but there's
Uh-huh.
no gate. There's no
That's-
nothing.
But that's a new one, right?
This is old. This is went right after the
Oh.
kids went missing. Probably like, I remember this truck being, this is actually the day they were searching, because see this four-wheeler here?
Mhm.
See this four-wheeler, the pink one?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This was probably Friday or Saturday right here.
So there is a gate.
There's a gate that goes into Janie's. You don't see the chicken coop on this side, but this is
Right.
Janie's.
It's just below this, right? Because the gate, the fence would prevent them from getting to that swing and slide set. A separate one, the new one that's there now.
Yeah, the new one now, there would be a gate right here.
Mhm.
Okay. But at this time that they went missing, there's nothing. It's just a hole. There's nothing there. There's just nothing.
But now I'll
Here.
say another thing. Did they build a huge garage too? Because in the video where right behind that swing set is a huge barn or garage. So that may
They
not
painted
be the right
it.
spot.
It's a
No,
wood
it's not even
shed.
there in that photo though. It's not even there.
Well, you can't see it in this one. I'm trying.
so it's
I
just
would just
below?
found it. I'll see if I could find a good
Hmm.
one. Yes. So it's a wood shed, and yes, it was there. It just wasn't.
You know, give me
uh,
a day or two and I'll get back, because that's one of my superpowers. I'm like Rain Man. I could stare at those photos. You know, when you see those photos and it's one on the left, one on the right, there's like one difference. Nobody can find it. I'll stare at them for 4 hours until I find it. I love it. Every
Okay.
time.
Let's see if I can show you this real quick. This is. Yeah, see it. Yeah, it's a wood shed. Exactly, Joyous. So this here, I know it's smaller.
It looked like a
I
bigger
know I
barn.
probably have the photos, but they're on my phone, like, and everywhere else. So this is the wood shed that you're speaking about. Do you see right here in the back?
Not really. No. Can you zoom it a bit? Or-
It's stupid. It's
Oh, shoot.
Facebook, so it won't let me. Yeah, this is full
Hmm.
screen too. Let me see if I can find a better picture. Hold on. That would be perfect if I could.
Your screen has both things on it too.
Both
Yeah,
things.
the portrait on the left and I see portrait view and landscape. I see double of us. Don't you? Do you see it or no?
I don't see anything.
Oh, on StreamYard, I see the portrait view on the left and the
Yes.
landscape view on the right. So.
I don't
Yeah.
see anything. Would this work? Hold on.
Just a quick question: is the bedroom? Was the kid's bedroom right next to theirs?
Who? Yes, the bedroom was right next to the main bedroom. Absolutely.
That's what I saw, because there's that barn in the background, right?
And Janie can hear
Is that-
everything out of her thing
No.
too, out of her. So here you go, right here. Okay.
Okay,
I
so it
can't-
just
I
wasn't
can't-
in the picture. Okay, thank you. That's the barn.
You're-
Yeah.
This is the photo. This is the same photo we were just looking at. Okay. But it's more
We see the
without
rest
the,
of it.
yeah. So here's the wood shed.
Uh-huh.
Here is a
And
hole.
those swings are on that bar right across. And you can see there's like a big barn door on the front of that wood shed.
Yes. So in front of this. And
Yeah.
then somehow it leads out to their chicken run or whatever it is. And this is just like orange plastic fencing back here.
Ooh, like that construction stuff?
Yeah, they could have literally got out through there. But the thing
mean,
is, like,
That
Why?
backyard, they can get out. There's probably 50 spots they can sneak out.
oh, absolutely. They could have snuck out, but there was
But-
nothing. Like
There'd be footprints. Any which way they went, there's got to be footprints. I can't
Mm.
see. These cops must know they must be just letting them free because they know what happened and they're just going to.
Mhm. I think they are.
gathering evidence to have a rock solid case. It has to be.
Oh, I think they're letting them hang themselves too, because they're very quiet right now. And you can tell that usually when they're quiet, then that's when people start talking because they get
Like, in
nervous.
that
They want to
sense,
know
if
what's
there's no
going
more
on.
kids around, there's nobody in real danger. If they know the kids are gone, I
Mhm.
assume they know that they're gone, and they're just gonna. If nobody's in danger, the community's not in danger of these two. They're just very neglectful, and they're probably just gonna let them build up evidence on themselves, help them with their case.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope we get answers. I just, I mean, some people believe that she gave them to somebody.
Well, with no footprints leaving the area, isn't that right there enough to put people away? Like, I mean, how could you look at this
Yeah.
dirt driveway and the surroundings and not, if there's no footprints and you say your kids just walked away that same day, you got trackers, you got these cops, older cops, and they're experienced. These people-
Well, that's the
you-
thing too. And if she was going to give the kids to somebody, there would be some kind of digital footprint for that. Or if, you know what I mean, there would be something of her setting that up. But why? Why would she do that? It just,
I think just the fact that they say they walked away and there's no footprints should be right there.
well, there's footprints there because they, you know, they
So
live
they,
there.
They should follow. No, I mean footprints leaving the area, leaving the
Oh,
property,
yeah.
down the sidewalk, down the road, through the. I mean, come on.
Linda mentioned the MCU told her their focus is on Lansdowne. Like Lansdowne Road? Baby monkey? Yes, there would be footprints. And especially with the fresh gravel, like there would definitely be way more.
And
Yeah,
did it
and that's
dry-
the thing.
it seems pretty dry. Did it rain any days after, or do we know the weather situation?
It was wet and cold that day. So why the
Right, but
hell
Within
Lansdowne
days, when
period?
the days they're searching, did it rain to wash away footprints?
Yes, it rained all day Saturday.
But they searched all day Friday, right?
They
That'd be
searched
plenty.
a
That would be
lot.
plenty.
They searched all day Friday, Saturday. Janie raked them away. They searched a lot for these two children and nothing. Like I said in the beginning, they did grid searches. They did with the scent dogs. They did
When did they
helicopter
I heard-
drones.
I heard they took months to get those cadaver dogs in. Is that
Yeah,
true?
5 months. And Daniel
What?
said that 5 months. Unfortunately, I don't know if Jules is still in here, but I don't
And I
think.
thought it was weird. They said they flew them in from BC. That's like the opposite side of the country.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right?
We can't get cadaver dogs from Ontario, Quebec.
I guess there wasn't enough
East
trained
side.
or something at the time or something, I guess.
Newfoundland. There's 4 other provinces. New Brunswick, where they're in Nova Scotia, right? So there's New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland's out there. Then there's Quebec, and then Ontario, where I am. You got to go way out to British Columbia to get cadaver dogs.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was kind of crazy, kind of
Yeah.
wild.
They
Let
probably
me.
didn't do it because they didn't need them, because they know that to me is another sign that they knew that the kids were, because they would get them. We have millions of them. We had tons of them. They're everywhere.
I think they're
They
watching.
didn't need them. They didn't need them because they knew what happened after.
Yeah, but they want to know where the bodies are, though.
Who knows if they didn't find? I don't know. These cops up here do weird stuff. We do a little bit more tricky stuff. Like they put people in cells with people and get them talking. They put cameras up in the vents. And you ever heard of that Picton guy, the pig farmer guy?
Pig
Robert
farmer guy.
Picton? He was one of the
Oh, yeah.
notorious serial murder. You know,
Mhm.
they put his cellmate in there with him, and they put cameras up there. And our cops do those tricks.
Oh my gosh, I
lot
keep
of
knocking shit over here. All right, let me finish this and I want to show you something.
I don't know if they'd find the body and then pretend they didn't, though. That's a big.
Now you know there's no fence there.
I don't see it. You're not showing it. Or you're not showing the screen.
It's not on screen.
Oh shit.
But then when I
It's
looked
okay,
at the
Blondie.
documentation and, asked questions and dug further, it was 22 minutes, I do believe.
And were you at the house when they arrived?
I was actually, when they were arriving, I was actually coming back to the house in the car.
Mhm.
And I couldn't park in the driveway because RCMP just stopped in the yard, right?
Okay.
Because they were just starting to walk down and talk to Malaya. So what I did is I parked the white Nissan
right.
Pathfinder,
I gotta
because that's the car Malaya owns.
I'll have to replay that. So this is Jack and Lily's grandmother, the bio grandmother. Her name is Belinda. Hi, Belinda. Good to see you. She says, hi, Daphne
Oh, really?
and everyone. Hello.
Really
Good
her
to see
grandmother?
you. Yes, this is Jack and Lily's
Oh my gosh.
bio grandmother. Mhm.
Hi.
And
Hello,
Oh,
Belinda.
hi. Hi, Belinda.
Hello,
Wow.
hello.
Oh,
She
she's the
says
one. I
that,
saw an interview of her, of her the one. Yeah, the not him, the biological father.
yes,
Oh my
yes.
gosh. Right.
So MCU told her their focus was on Lansdowne. That's all he said about that. Oh, very interesting. Thank you, Belinda. That's what Baby Monkey was just saying. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
She must be in your portrait chat, I guess.
My portrait chat.
Or,
My
or
heart and
landscape.
prayers go
Well,
out to you.
She must be in the landscape because I don't see her in the portrait. So I'll go.
I don't know how you see all these chats. I only see one.
But I use 3 monitors. I have multiple monitors, so I'm on my other monitor with browsers
wants
open.
he wants
I
me
have
to get
each
another
one.
monitor. I'd be freaking
I don't
so
want you to,
80.
but I can't see how you can do it all on one. It's so
because
much
I
easier
would
to have
be
multiple.
a crazy lady if I had more
No,
than one.
Trust me, it'd be so much easier. It would help you out here.
Our
Yes,
thoughts
thank
and
you.
prayers are with you, Belinda.
We've been talking about it behind the scenes, and I was like, yes, they don't really know too much. Let me get them in here and kind of like, just see what they think about it, because they haven't been here since day one. And I feel like I'm stuck on pretty much what I think, but I love to like hear what other people like when they haven't been, there since day one. I like to hear what they feel about the case. And it's good. There's 2 on your end. So everybody's seeing all these. I only see one. I'm sorry, guys. Vertical and horizontal. Okay.
Well, she's in your landscape chat. I just hide her.
And that's the good one to be in. That's the best one to be in, the landscape.
Before I do my StreamYard, I select only landscape because I don't like having 2 separate ones. And
well, some people like the little guys. I don't. I like the long one, but
I hear most people complain because I have an older iPhone and it's small, so that you only see like 1 or 2 lines of chat, and then it kind of disappears.
yeah, like I can't see the chat at all on that. Okay, now I want you to see where he goes to say a blue car, but he says the white. Now watch this.
So it may not be a clue there. So you're out there searching in the woods. How long before law enforcement arrived?
I was told 12 minutes.
Okay.
But then when I looked at the documentation and, asked questions and dug further, it was 22 minutes, I do believe.
That's weird.
And were you at the house when they arrived?
I was actually, when they were arriving, I was actually coming back to the house in the car. And I couldn't park in the driveway because RCMP just stopped in the yard, right?
Okay.
Because they were just starting to walk down and talk to Malaya. So what I did is I parked
Did you catch it? I parked the white. Did you catch that?
I did, but I don't understand what it means.
It
Vehicle
means
color.
that
Why are they
there's
talking about
another
a white car?
because there's another car involved, in my opinion. A blue car or a black car. Something that starts with blah. But he corrects himself. So where's that car?
Can you play? I missed that. I didn't catch that. So play it if you can.
I'll play it one more time, you guys. Yeah, my friend Justin caught this. Him and I have been following it since day one.
Blah. So I'm looking for blah.
Oh, I'll slow it down. Okay.
when I looked at the documentation and, asked questions and dug further, it was 22 minutes, I do believe.
And were you at the house when they arrived?
I was actually, when they were arriving, I was actually coming back to the house in the car. And I couldn't park in the driveway because RCMP just stopped in the yard, right?
Okay.
Because they were just starting to walk down and talk to Malaya.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did is I parked the white Nissan Pathfinder.
Did you get it?
Because that's the car
Mhm.
Malaya owns, the 2007.
Do they own a blue car?
White
also?
Pathfinder. And I parked over on the right-hand side of the marsh.
There's rumors.
Going toward Lansdowne Road. There's a marsh that's right beside the house there. Probably can pull that up on the map.
Okay. I'm going to pull that down and I'm going to show you. Real quick what he's talking about. God, I wish we had more time in the day so I could show you.
So do they only have the white Pathfinder technically, do they say? Is there only one vehicle involved here, so they're saying?
Yeah, there was supposedly a Kia Okay, it was crushed before the cadaver dogs arrived. I
Was
don't know
it
what.
blue? If it
I
was
don't know if it
blue,
was blue or black.
Boy.
Yeah, watch
He
this.
could have been saying black too, because the way their accents are, blue.
Blue. Yeah.
That sounded more like blue to me. It was going for it, but
Yep, his Dodge got crushed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hmm.
Justin's reaction. Yeah, no, yeah, Justin is so funny. All right, let me.
Here's, if I could just say something real quick.
Yeah.
This is the second time that he's referred that he's looked into the statements,
Who?
I guess, from authorities. He just got
Oh,
done
yeah.
saying it. Who does that? You see, when you are trying so hard to make sure that you don't slip,
Baby blue.
you go by what authorities are saying.
Yes, the documents, you mean, when
The
he says,
documents,
oh, I guess
yeah.
the documents
And
say
after-
this. Yes,
And
good
after
catch.
I asked a couple more questions, he goes from 12 minutes to 22 minutes, 22 minutes. Why?
I don't know. I don't
Why?
know.
If you know, like we all know, like, hey, how long were you gone for? We always say, I was gone for like what, 30 minutes? I was gone for 25 minutes. I was gone
Yeah.
for 10 minutes. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Why does this guy got to look at documents, then ask more questions, and then 22 minutes? Man,
Yep.
22 minutes is somebody who's really trying to stay on that fine line from slipping up, knowing that if he says one thing, they're gonna come after him.
Well, now he's added on to his little, what do I call it? Like his little, whatever he was doing that morning. He's added on now because there was a new interview. I was going to show you here in a second, but he's added on to that because at first he just said that he kind of did like a loop. Now he goes up. He adds on an extra road. It's crazy. Like I've never seen anything like it in my life. I'll show you what I mean. Hold on one second.
And
So I'm
there
gonna.
go ahead. You could, and then after you show this, I want to talk about one more thing that he said like a little bit ago. I don't know if anybody's caught on it, but I listened to him very closely. That's why I asked you like a couple minutes ago, are the kids' bedroom right next to theirs?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as parents, and many of us are parents, if your kids go silent, are you not going to walk and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to look in their bedroom?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's not what he said. He said that they walked into the kitchen.
Oh,
then
yeah.
he peeked his head into the living room. When he saw that they weren't there, that's when he went back, checked in the bedroom, and then underneath the bed.
Why would you check underneath the bed? That's just crazy.
Yeah, but that.
I mean,
but,
do they hide under there a lot, or I don't know?
But that's crazy because you get up, you get dressed, and
Yeah.
the first thing that you do is you check the kitchen. No, you're going to check the bedroom. Like that's what any normal parent would do. Their
I
bedroom
would
is right there.
scream. I'd be like, "Hey, you guys okay?" Like before I even made it to another room. Like,
This
why are you
guy-
guys quiet? What are you getting into?
I'm catching this guy in so many freaking lies. And here's the thing: I'm seeing the chat. I'm seeing everything that you guys are saying. I'm sorry, I don't mean to go off on this.
No,
little
go. Tell
here's
it.
here's the thing that pisses me off. We're all picking apart at
Yeah.
all these bullshit lies that this freaking guy said. I can't even look at him. I don't even want to look at him anymore because he's got guilty written all over his face. If we're picking his story apart and just picking up on these tiny little things that just doesn't make sense, and how he's got to look at documents and, oh, my time went from 12 minutes to 22, and it's the second time that he referenced documents. If we're doing this, what the hell are the authorities doing that they're not picking up on this? What is it that they're doing?
Yeah. I think they know, they just don't have enough evidence to complete the file.
Yeah. All right.
You know what I mean? Like they have
Yeah.
to know. He even says that there's like 50 freaking drones. Dude, there's like, oh my gosh. I was listening to it today with another channel. Her name is Sunny. She did an interview with him last. And he says the drones. Fucking shit. He goes, excuse my language. He says there's 50 drones above him watching him at all times. He goes, and he goes like this for the drones to come down to him. And he goes, the drones sway side to side, basically saying, hell no, we're not going to come down. Like, is he screwing with people or is he get the fuck out?
This guy,
Drones. I mean, if there was regular people, there should be drone video all over the place of him doing that.
Well, unless it's the RCMP, but
Right. They
yeah,
wouldn't play games like the RCMPs wouldn't do that.
I agree. They wouldn't be. It's
No.
crazy. I've
They're
never seen anything like that in my life.
RCMP is our federal cop. They're like the FBI in a sense.
Yeah,
We have, like,
behavioral
CSIS,
science and
CSIS too, which is our secret service called CSIS.
and just
I think
oh, sorry, I'm like, sorry. Go ahead.
the drones. No, it's good. No, it's good. See, it's good because you guys, yeah.
The other thing also that I caught with him do was when the guy was talking about the whole lock thing.
Yeah.
He said, "Can you please repeat the question again? Because I was charging my phone and
Yeah.
I didn't hear the question." No, that's bullshit. What he was doing in his mind, he's replaying what he previously said about the lock thing to make sure that his story is straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then he comes back and says it wasn't locked.
Yeah, because
Yep.
now he's focused and now he's like, okay, this is what I originally said. So make sure I stick to this story because that's
Mhm.
what I previously been telling everyone.
Mhm.
See,
Good
this
catch.
guy's got
Good
so many damn holes. It's like looking, oh man, you could,
And the type of latch he described too. The type of latch he described.
yeah. All right, I'll shut up for a little
Yeah,
bit.
like how do you freaking get out of a gate that's not even there?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
stupid, right? No, it's fine. If you guys want to say something, just say it, you know. Yeah, so this is the thing, and I've even put in timestamps here, which I probably shouldn't because you know they could get more ideas and add on to their freaking stories. But so check this out. So you got to put all their stories together, and it's not hard because the mom hasn't really spoken out. So it's basically just Daniel and his mom. And the thing is, so Daniel comes out. He just told you, okay. So and I put 9:57. He's in the house, okay, about to start to look for the kids, about to leave with her Nissan Pathfinder, okay. So he's driving. At this time, his mom has already heard him because she came out or she basically woke up. They were all sleeping, okay? And she came out because she heard Daniel screaming for Jack and Lilly when he was running out of the woods, is what we were told. So Daniel runs inside the house. Well, there's a couple different stories to this, but I'll confuse the shit out of you if I tell you all of them.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to tell you this one. So he's running and then he runs inside. He tries to go through the front door. He can't because there's a freaking wrench. So he goes through the sliding door and he grabs the keys. They're sitting on the thing, you know. Then he comes out.
A wrench.
And
what
yes.
the wrench? Did he describe it? Like,
Oh, I just
it
caught
was
them in
to
another
lock the
freaking
sliding
lie.
door? Go
I
on.
just caught him in
Go on.
another lie because the thing is, if he's already like out of the freaking woods, then he'd have to see his freaking mom because I mean, I don't know. Anyways, let me just do this. So anyway,
Mhm.
so he comes down here, okay? He goes here. He enters around 10:05 a.m. This is from this one story, okay? And then he says he comes down here and then he turns around somewhere over in this area. So he turns around here. And then he comes back down. Okay. And you remember he says there was no blanket at this time. So that was around 10:09. Now, the RCMP, they get there at what 10:20, 10:21, I think. Is it 10:20 or 10:21, guys? All these freaking damn times. I get so confused. Is it 10:20 or 10:21 the RCMP get there? Or is it 10:19? Somebody put
I
it in
don't know.
chat, please. Somebody put it in chat. Somebody do it. Somebody put it in chat. So I'm not 10:21. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you. Damn, Grendel, you're trying to confuse me. No, yeah. So 10:19. All right. Yeah, we're close enough. 10:20 something. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's close enough. So he's driving, all right, around here, and then he parks the Malaya's vehicle here. by this little marsh area. And then he says by the time he gets back, the RCMP were already heading up the driveway to talk to Malaya. But yet how the thing is, he changes it. He changes it. Okay. So how do you do all this freaking area? How do you go all the way around here, check every culvert, every little bridge, every culvert? Now he added on this area. Now he added on this, and then he comes
So
back
this is
down.
the Friday. This is the Friday.
This is Friday
Is what-
morning, right
So
after.
why
they
would he
went
be
missing.
running around searching if their little feet prints weren't in there? Like, what are they? Why would you check down the road if the feet prints aren't all down the road?
At this time, his
That's weird.
mom supposedly was walking up this area.
And are
And
her
then
feet prints
he's-
everywhere? Sure, after they're searching, their feet prints will be everywhere.
And then Daniel drives up here and supposedly meets his mom. Okay. And he says, "Are you going to search with me?" And she goes, "No, I'm going to search this area." Yet she was only walking this path, we were told. But yet somehow she didn't come out of her, she didn't come out of here until after Daniel left, like around 10 something. So, and she was already back at 10-11. So how did she walk this entire area within less than 11 minutes?
So it's
So
one thing. I
that's what
saw
I'm
them
saying.
walking through that forest. It wouldn't be. You might not leave as many marks in that forest because it was very grassy and stuff. But as soon as she gets out to that road, if she walks out to that road and down that utility road, there's got to be prints.
It's just nuts, man. It's just so many different stories. Then there's one where he says he ran up into the woods to the kids' forts, which are right by his mom's cabin, right here. It took me like 30 seconds. I ran back down. You know what I mean? And then this one that he tells Sonny is he runs around. When he comes back down, he wakes his mom up because he's screaming for Jack and Lilly. He runs inside at the same time. His mom supposedly
He
comes
woke his
out.
mom up? I thought she heard. She wasn't woken by that. She was already up.
She dozed back off after she heard the
Wow.
kids. Super Daniel. Yes, Jen. So there's like, yeah. So that's where it gets real confusing because there's like 3 to 4 different timelines. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. There's 3 to 4 different timelines, in my opinion. But I don't know. It kind of sounded like Daniel was throwing his mom under the bus on one of them.
I just did a little research, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
And this was something that we were just talking about earlier before the show started, which is very important because this has all the key elements to it from what we were talking about. So I went deep with this. Statistically, step families and blended families face a higher risk of dissolution than first-time nuclear families. Research indicates that roughly 60 to 70% of remarriages or blended families involving children from previous relationships end in divorce or breakup, compared to 40 to 50% failure rate for first-time marriages. Then I went a little bit deeper. Yes, statistically speaking, homicides and severe abuse occur at a higher rate in step families than in nuclear families with two biological parents, a phenomenon researchers often refer to the Cinderella effect. And then seminal research by Martin Daly and Margot Wilson found that younger children, especially the age of 5, living with a step-parent or mother's live-in boyfriend, face a significantly higher statistical rate of fatal abuse compared to children living with both biological parents.
Thank you, baby
Yeah,
monkey.
I could believe that for sure. Step parent
Yeah.
for sure.
There you go.
This guy has all the markings of allegedly. Can we still say allegedly after 2 years? Allegedly speaking of
Until they're charged, you probably should. Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly,
Until they're, like,
this guy's
convicted.
got all the markings of just a scumbag. He's just a scumbag, and all the lies that we've already caught him in,
And the contradictions, yeah, for sure.
and contradictions. Yeah, allegedly.
So
In our humble
feel
opinions.
You feel more the stepdad than the mom?
I told you from the
Yeah.
very beginning when I saw that video from that one content creator who's been following this, I saw 5 minutes. I saw his body language. I saw the way how he was speaking, and I
Yeah.
knew narcissism right away. I picked it out.
Yeah.
Because I've been
And
through,
his
like,
mom, Janie.
and the
She's
mom
very
is
sus.
scared to death.
Yeah.
She's very. If you look at her in the interview, in the same interview, she's turtled up. That indicates, and I'm not forgiving her and what she may be playing into this whole thing, but she's very scared because she's very tight. Where he's with his legs open and he's just like trying to chill. He's trying to be mellow, but you can just read the narcissism all over this guy.
Yeah.
Got something on her, like she's scared to death. And that was just 5 minutes of watching that video. Just 5 minutes.
For
And
me,
I
the one
pick
where
up
Janie walks around and shows that reporter around and walks around and stuff, that is very sus to me.
Yeah, that's what
Everything
I
she
was
says,
saying too.
Her
before
body,
you came in.
everything.
Yeah. It's
The
like
way
she's reading.
talking, the way
Mhm.
she just sounds like she's very defensive. Somebody from our chat wanted to know, were the telematics pulled from the vehicle or any other information self-reported?
I
Depends what year
don't
the
think
vehicle's at.
so, but if somebody knows, can you say that again, Crystal, so the chat can hear?
Were telematics pulled from the vehicle, or is all information self-reported?
See, I don't know that. If anybody knows that for a fact, please put it in chat.
And
If
were
they
the
pulled the black
husband's
box,
children, were the husband's children living in the home?
and then what?
If the husband's children were living in the home?
No. So they were supposedly there the weekend before.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, thank you, baby monkey. Well, Malaya's vehicle is newer, but the other vehicles, yeah, the one was crushed, but that was before the cadaver dogs. I don't know what the years are on the other ones. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. I don't think they did pull it. I don't think they pulled the black box on them, to tell you the truth. Because I think we spoke about this before. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys helping out. Yeah, I don't think they did. Oh, thank you, Share Cares. Thank you. Hiding. Thank you. Yeah, I don't. It has to be 2015 or newer to have a black box.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
To have the location and all that stuff, yeah, that's the newer ones. But there's
I
still
thought-
telemetry, I think, and older ones, depending on which,
because we were talking about that with the Nancy Guthrie case. But the thing, because with Annie and Tommy's car, it's 2009. Isn't it? Their cars are 2009. But they
Honda
tore the
CR-V,
shit
right?
out of that car. They had that
Yeah,
car for almost 2 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it depends on the make and model, actually, not just.
I was about to say
Probably,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
mostly the year too. I think all of them would probably kind of join in with the technology at the same time.
Oh, it's every 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. So Daleen said stepchildren there every 2 weekends, but last visit was the week before. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I remember them being there the weekend before. Daphne, what I'm trying to read. Daphne, tell them about the 2 neighbors hearing vehicles. Okay. So there's neighbors that reported hearing vehicles. And one neighbor, let me show you on the maps so you guys can get an idea. One neighbor, one of them I don't know. I think is kind of sketchy, but just my opinion. One of them was staying at this Lorda campground, which is actually now for sale. It was owned by the same family for about 80 years. This campground right here. And it was just recently put up for sale, this campground. Now, it used to be, and like basically people would go there and camp and stuff. And then it just kind of ran out of funding, I guess, too. I don't really know how that all worked back in like 2021, 2022, somewhere around there. But anywho, this guy, was staying there. His name's Justin. And I guess he was split up from his wife at the time, was the rumor. And then you have another neighbor down here, nice guy. I've spoken to him. His name's Brad. And he said that the night of, he heard what basically it's all Daniel's car driving. Daniel denies it, obviously. And he said the first trip, I even have the trips marked. Okay. So he said Daniel took a trip up here. Oops, that's the second trip. Here's trip. Okay. So trip 1, which is Laird Road. And check this out. All of these stops that the neighbor gives are areas that there's like supposedly cell phone coverage, which is weird.
Yeah.
So he said
That's when he left his phone. He didn't have his phone with him, did they say?
I don't know. Like Daniel denies this ever happened, but there's a neighbor that basically correlated with another neighbor on the opposite side, said that Daniel made these trips that night, talking about Thursday into Friday morning. He said there was a first trip up here between 12:22 to 1:05 a.m. Then the second trip happened here at the corner of Garlock Road and McLeod Road. And then a third trip happened here at this Lansdowne Lake. And then a fourth trip happened down here. And the vehicle kind of just idled here and then turned around.
And this is all just by a witness's statement.
By a neighbor. Yeah. So you have a neighbor down here and a neighbor up here.
Now, is that in any court filings or reports, or is that just
there was a dispatch?
They called it in?
The dispatch. So you have one of the neighbors. He went up and reported this like within a couple hours.
Oh.
He said that I can tell you about all the traffic that went through here that night. Yeah. Daniel says those trips were in the morning when he was searching for Lilly and Jack. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Those are the exact same trips. But
And
the
that would have
thing
been when he
is,
didn't have his phone, right?
yeah, when he didn't have his phone, exactly. And you know what, Belinda? It's really strange because those areas are supposedly areas with cell phone coverage. But he didn't have his phone. And it happened like what? Starting at midnight? Right after he checked on the children, turning the lights on.
That's us.
There's a lot in this case. Like I'm telling you, there's when I start telling you something, then I remember something else and I'm like, shit, this happened and this happened. And it's a lot, like to where it's mentally draining. Mentally draining. Hi, good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, Ash.
Ash, what the heck have you been doing?
Ashley. UK.
Good to see you. Good to see you. We need to do this again here next week or whatever when you guys have time.
Yes.
sounds
Give me a
good.
whole week to study, and I want to look at all the
Yes.
photos. I like making those comparisons, and I'll
Yeah.
find out where, when, what, like gates, and I love looking at all those details.
The gates.
Anomalies.
He's going to be
The
studying that
differences and
freaking picture.
anomalies. I'm going to study them all.
Awesome.
Yeah, do your homework. And I know it's a lot. It's just a lot. And hold on. Robin says, Durwood said Daniel was driving around partying that night. Yes, I remember that, Robin. I do remember that. And she confirmed it as she speaks to Daniel and Janie. She later denied saying that. I remember you showing me like a screenshot of that. Absolutely. Okay, hold on one second. I'm trying to read, guys. Baby Monkey says, Daphne, can you ask panel why they think MCU is taking so long? So Baby Monkey wants to know why, your opinion, y'all's opinion, on why they are taking so long.
Who, authorities?
Yeah, on why they're taking so long. Hold on, I gotta adjust my headset.
I think I'll go first. I think with everything that they have, I mean, look at everything that we've been able to, all the holes that we've been able to, expose just on this show. I'm pretty sure they've, they're trained at this. They're supposedly, they know better than all of us. I think they're just trying to just let them feel comfortable and just waiting for them to make that one mistake that is just going to put all the pieces that they need to be able to get
gather more info.
Yeah, to gather more information, or just give them what they need to be able to go ahead and make that arrest, because they have all these other things in place.
I'd suspect the exact same thing, but I suspect that they have plenty to arrest them, but they're building a stronger case because there's no danger to the public. There's no immediate danger to any other children because they're all gone, right? And then, so they're going to let them kind of hang themselves. And basically what you're saying. Yeah, I agree.
I agree too. I absolutely agree with both of you.
Yep. Very good. Yeah.
Because you can already just see, like in just that one interview that you showed us, just all the different, like I was able to catch him in 3 things that just didn't make any sense to me. That just is not right. Doesn't sit right with me. So, authorities, they have a lot more at their expense, that they can use a lot more tools and stuff like that. They can interview people, cameras, whatever, videos that can put the whole story together a lot better than we can. So I just think that they're just waiting for that one little slip, and then everything is just going to come down like an avalanche on them. I
pray to God that it's soon too.
I hope so too, because those 2 beautiful children did not need to go.
No. And it's so freaking sad that somebody could do something like that to them.
Yeah. And I read you the statistics on these mesh families and stuff like that. And that was one of the first things that I asked was, is he a stepdad? And boom, lo and behold, he was a stepdad. And then, okay, were these her kids with another man?
Yeah.
And now you start looking at the statistics and you see, okay, yeah, I kind of know where this is kind of going, because you hear it all too often.
Plus the so many signs of neglect. Sorry, Crystal. And it's like having your fridge locked, but yet they can walk out the front door. So go on.
Or walk out the gate when there's no freaking gate there. Yeah.
I personally think that Janie is very, very, very much involved. I think her and
I'm writing it in the freaking private chat. Sorry, go ahead.
I think Janie
Daniel's
is very,
mom.
very, very much involved. Like I was telling you before we came on, when she was showing the interview, just her words alone, just the way she was talking, it almost sounded like she was very defensive.
I agree. I don't want to say it, but do you guys know anything about her attire in that interview? I don't want to be the one to point it out.
Oh yeah.
Timu shirt.
Is that there's more than that? There's some stuff missing, I think.
Oh, bra.
Like, yeah. Is that I don't know. I don't have those. Is that not?
She had to go off camera to laugh good.
I don't know. If you've got someone coming over to interview you, don't you put one of those on?
Yeah, you would.
I don't know.
You would think.
I'm not sure. I'm not trying to be. I don't want to be mansplaining or whatever the proper term is. I hope I'm not being insensitive.
No, you're not at all.
It just seemed kind of strange to me.
Yeah,
they're out.
If you're going to be interviewed, your kids are missing. The last thing you're going to be like
worried about is a bra.
Oh, you think it's normal that she doesn't have it?
No, I'm the other way around. I don't think it's normal.
Okay, good.
You want to look a little professional. You want to look like you're innocent. Not that makes you guilty if you're letting them all jiggle and hang out.
Oh my gosh.
But you want to look a little presentable is what I'm saying.
She had to go off camera to laugh.
Yeah, I can hear her laughing in the background.
That's just like the celery. Yeah, I feel like Janie's was, she even says she was playing a game on Temu or something, like spin the Temu wheel. Oops, shit.
On Temu?
I actually got one of those. But
probably on Facebook for Temu.
She said that Facebook and Temu.
Yeah, Baby Monkey. Yep, that's one of the first things that I did. I checked out were her booty shorts. I was like, you're wearing this?
Yeah, that was crazy too. Yeah.
And you're wearing that?
Yeah. I agree.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like there's just something not right with these people.
And
The-
her
the-
hoodie said "stand back." As
Yeah,
she's
didn't
talking
you look
about-
that up?
Who?
Didn't you look up her hoodie or meeting or something?
Oh no! I noticed it in the video. Her hoodie just said "stand back" as she's sitting there talking about her kids, hoping that her kids will see this. And
Yeah, 15 months later.
yeah,
That's crazy to me.
yeah. And she was
Like,
so selective of what she would answer and how she would answer it. And you could tell that she was taking time to make sure that she said things a certain
know.
way.
That's what I said. I had to turn on like 1 or 2.2 times speed to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's like,
Uh-huh.
why are they talking so fast? Because Daphne can't freaking
Yeah, I was
listen
watching it
unless
last night.
it's.
I was like, did I accidentally hit a button? Because I was like, it's going too fast. But then I realized Daphne did it.
Yeah, I have to I'm like, holy shit, why is the interview in slow mo? Oh, is it Baby Monkey? Okay, thank you. Oh, take back. That's what it's called. It says land back. Take back. Land back. I'm so confused. Right? Land back. Hoodie says land back. Yeah. Land bag on the hoodie.
It says
Freaking
what?
Joe. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't get it. And to say just, I hope they see my face.
Land back is what it said.
Land
I figured it
back.
was just missing the S and the T. Because I was just trying to think of what it said. Is there
It's
a place there?
First Nations. It's First Nations. So she's
Gotcha.
Mm.
Gotcha.
yeah, and he lawyered up. So I feel the same as you, Daphne. No. Who lawyered? Did they ever check her car for blood? I read somewhere that the neighbor saw him at a gas station in the middle of the night. Yeah, there was something. I think he said something that someone reported him for buying a Gatorade or something, but I don't know about a neighbor. I think that was some kind of AI. I don't know. I could be wrong though. There's a stupid AI videos out everywhere, and it drives me insane. But I don't think so. I don't think they really did any kind of forensics on those cars, you guys. It's crazy to me. From what I know. Hoodie says land back. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Belinda. Daphne, remember the Simpsons cartoon? Yes.
I wasn't a big
Yes.
Simpsons guy. I was more South Park.
Show the bird video. Okay, hold on one second. Do I have that in here? You weren't a big Simpsons? Is that what you said?
No. I South Park. I'm more of a South Park kind of guy.
Yeah, I like South Park better too. Mr. Hant.
Don't get started with that.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up on Justin's.
I'll be here all day talking about South Park.
Oh my God, I am like brain dead. So what do you? Go ahead.
I was going to say, well, I thought you were going to have a break. I was going to tell everyone while they're waiting to get to everyone else's before we end. Make sure you get to everyone's links that we're all dropping and sub up and all that stuff.
Yes, I've been putting them in the chat. You guys go check out everybody's channel, please. Okay, hold on.
I was just doing that because I thought you were taking a break there for a second.
Taking a break.
Like no, not like you were looking for something. So I was going to fill the time with telling everyone to do that.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for the bird video. Where the hell did it go?
Is this a Simpsons episode?
No, it's just something Justin and I made. Oh my God, where the hell did it go? From my crazy birds.
Oh, I love watching. I feed the birds every day here.
Oh, I got it right.
I put a tray out and I have bird feeders, and I even put a bowl of like grapes and fruit for the butterflies and the bees. I love watching them. I put a camera really close too so I can watch them.
You got one of those hats with the camera that you let the birds come up
no,
and
I do it from inside my house, but I have the cameras so I can watch it. I'm not a bird watcher in that sense. I'm a bird watcher from my recliner to my backyard type of deal.
I saw some lady have a freaking hat and she had food in the hat.
Oh, that's wild. Actually, I saw nice ones where they put the bird feeder on the outside of the window, so you can watch them come up to the
Oh, I
window.
have that where they're like clear and they stick.
Yeah.
All right, hold on one second.
Thank you, Miss Roxanne. Disturbed and I love you too.
Yeah, thanks guys for being here. We're gonna
So
do
what are we about to watch here? Or is this a surprise?
somebody want to do the bird video?
Love it. This is your bird feeder?
Oh, Justin and I made it. Yeah, but it's my bird house. But watch.
Cool.
Marvin, you better not shit where you eat, honey. Get out of here. What the
Oh,
fuck?
okay.
Marvin, you better not shit where you eat, honey. Get out of here. What
What's with the bucket? I don't understand the bucket. Does that mean something?
So the bird doesn't shit on their head.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god. There's more too. There's there's more. Let me give you a minute. There's
But
another
they
one
say it's
too.
good luck, though, right? So it's good luck, right?
Huh?
They say
I
it's
don't
good
wanna-
luck. To get,
What?
I'll just
I'm
just
sorry,
take it.
you better not shit
I'll
where you
pass.
eat, honey. Get out of here. What the fuck?
yeah,
Marvin,
one's
you better
better, yeah.
not shit where you eat, honey. Get out of here. What the fuck?
you should have him popping out of a like cuckoo clock type of thing too.
Oh yeah. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
So you guys never heard that? If you get pooped on by a bird, it's good luck.
No, I did, but I'll
Here, I put-
pass.
I have,
I think they
yeah.
just say
with a
that to
brand
make
new
people feel
shirt.
better.
What about
Brand new
windshield
shirt.
when you're going down the road and you just
Mm.
I hit a bird the other day. Well, they hit me.
Oh, did
Ooh.
it splat?
That's scary though, because you
Yeah,
know
that's horrible.
if
The
a
glass.
bird flies into your window, I'm like, it just literally was on the side of the road and decided to freaking get up and fly into my vehicle. I'm like, what the heck?
It's
had a
mostly
deer
with the
do that.
reflections. They can't really see with the reflection. They think it's
I
they can
gotta-
go there, like in houses and that too. They see the reflection of the lawn, so when they hit the windows, they think they're flying into just through a space. It's actually
It flew into my vehicle. I'm like, damn. They don't fly into my house, though. I try to put like the feeder down by the windowsill, and I've never had a problem with that. This is Crystal's channel. I'm posting everybody's channel in the chat. So I'm gonna make them do their homework, and then we're gonna do another video. We're gonna do another live stream, you guys,
yes.
together,
Hey, Tom C.
because there's just so much. Like it's a lot, and I'm glad that you guys are getting interested in this case. I really am.
Yep. We'll definitely do some homework this week. And
Do
we'll
your
get
home-
together on a
yes.
time in a day.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot to go over.
Yeah, I'll try and keep
Because
my
there's-
passion down a little bit. Sorry.
No, I like that. Please do that. You should have seen me when I first started, because I would catch all of it and it would make me so mad. And I'm like, I would go back and listen to my videos and I'm like, oh my God, people probably think I'm like a crazy lady because I'm sitting there like screaming and I'm like, I better tone it down. So,
Yeah.
thank you, Share Cares. Thank you for the floating heart. Floating
Yes,
heart.
but we definitely need to do it again. I'm invested now, y'all.
Uh-oh. Yep. Everybody's invested.
Uh-oh. Especially
Better
with
make them
grandma in here too. Grandma was in the chat. That changed things too.
She's been like at the forefront. Okay. Like seriously, just been out there since, and you could just feel like the pain
Yeah.
coming, you know?
Yes.
Imagine you're on the outside looking in and there isn't a damn thing you can do about it.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine.
Can you imagine what that just does to your mind? Like it just in your heart. It's horrible. I can't even imagine. But bless her. I mean, we have to pray for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pray for her and pray for those two beautiful oh my goodness, those two beautiful children. I don't even.
I know they're so precious. They remind me of my kids when my kids were that age. And I think that's why I get so invested in this case. And it's just so heartbreaking that anybody can hurt children like that. I just don't understand it. Sorry,
Well,
it
I'm
makes me so fucking mad.
I'm glad we're getting more eyes on this, more eyes and ears, and hopefully there'll be some kind of resolve soon. Because
I hope
they
so.
need justice. They need
They do.
justice, and the SOBs that hurt them need to be taken down. Period.
Oh yeah. I think it's at the point now, if the RCMP doesn't do something, then the whole fucking world is like about to attack them. Excuse my language.
Mhm.
Thank you, Miss Joyous. Justice for Jack and Lilly. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Justice for both of them.
And let the parents feel the heat as well, because that's going to also help loosen some things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where more lies and slip ups and stuff, and that may help authorities, when they start feeling the heat from the outside world.
I think it's because people have been keeping the pressure. That's why they're, because the news, there's nothing from the mainstream media. So it's like YouTube is like the only place that's been keeping their names out there. Isn't that crazy?
That's just
If it wasn't for people on YouTube, and of course, Grandma Belinda, like, I mean, who else would be keeping their names out there? That's crazy to me.
Can I put one name out there? Can you highlight Dom
Yeah.
C?
Who?
She gifted 5 memberships in my chat. Dom C. So
Do I highlight?
Laura, whoever can highlight, if you can. If you can't, it's okay. She
Hold on.
gifted 5 memberships. It's Laura, Goddess, Misty Blue, Oranges,
There
Oranges,
she is.
Inner Strength, and Kerm 1 gift membership. So thank you, Dom C. You're wonderful.
We love you,
Awesome.
Dom
Awesome.
C. We'll have to find out, Mama Donna, when we'll do the next one. We'll have to discuss, but sometime next week, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Whenever you guys can,
I
I would love. Just let me know. Just let me know.
A meep in my chat can't find Disturb's channel. It's the one that says brick by brick. So look for the brick by brick. Meep.
Yes. Here, let me read.
I'll put it in.
Yeah, you
again.
accidentally put it in a private chat too.
Did I put it in private chat again? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Do your guests know she went and dug a potential grave?
Thank you, Dom C.
Dom's awesome.
She is. I love her. She's a
She's
sweetheart.
getting so good at hers too. So
She
we're gonna
is.
drop Dom's
The
channel.
PowerPoints are on pointness.
How do I
I
keep
taught her a
doing
few
that?
tricks on StreamYard, and she is amazing at it now. She's doing really good.
Oh, really?
All right. This is Disturb's channel. I don't know why I keep posting them in the private chat.
Shibby was doing the same thing.
I did
Wrong
that too.
chat.
I did it too.
Wrong chat.
I put oops.
Okay. Hi guys, check out Crystal's channel. Well, here I'm going to use Shibby's text, so I don't have to rewrite it. Okay.
And on Disturb's channel, we have a show on there as well. He and I.
Yeah, they do like a couples channel on there. Yeah,
That's a
thank
little
you
bit of
guys.
everything.
Did I post everybody's yet? Where's it at?
Yeah.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you.
Thank you for all the new subs. Appreciate you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah,
We
thank you guys
appreciate
for going and checking out their channels. I'm so behind.
Yes.
Let me.
And thank you,
hold
Miss
on.
Brenda. I saw you kept putting those links out there.
Yes, Brenda's helping.
Did I post Shibby's yet?
Oh, thank you, Laura.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
That was sweet.
There
That
we go.
was- She says best couple on the tube, Crystal and
Aw.
Disturb.
That was
Yeah.
That was very sweet. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Miss Brenda. Mondays are not. I know. I feel so bad. Like I do want to pop on one day with you guys. They do like a Monday with mods. Like Robin, you and
Yeah.
Jen. Yeah, you guys
I was
should join.
I was there last week on Mondays with Mods. It was great.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or they just
'Cause,
talk about like.
about a couple hours before the show, Brenda had a few cancellations, so she messaged me and said, "I need a co-host." I'm like, "Yes,
Jeanette.
I will help."
That's
you
really
out."
cool.
So I co-hosted with her the whole night.
Hi, Jeanette. All right, guys. Yeah, Angel Wings. Thank you, guys. I appreciate
Thank
each and every one of
you.
you. We are going to do our homework. Well, they are, and we're going to do another. just being silly. We're going to do another live stream soon as we can correlate with our schedules. So I know everybody's
I'm
got
live
other
every
stuff.
day pretty much, so you'll have to call into our shows.
Call in. Hello,
Just call in and say hi. I'll send you
Hello.
the link, and you just say come for half an hour, and
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank
If
you
you
guys.
ever
for-
want.
We want you on Brick by Brick too,
Oh.
Daphne, so we can laugh and cut up. Like you
Yes,
and I love to
absolutely.
do.
Talk about celery. Thank you.
We're
Welcome,
always
Dom C.
laughing. Her and I are always laughing at something, but especially that celery van video. Do they
Oh my
even know
God.
what we're talking about?
Probably not, but I'll have to play that one day. The celery
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, Dom C. Thank you very much. Yeah, that needs to be like my intro video. Oh, thank you, Dom C. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Aww,
That's really
sweet. I
nice.
love her. I love her.
Thank you so much. I seen the bright pink thing and I was like, oh, thank you so much, dear. Thank you. Where's Shibby's link? Gas
I
Buggles.
was just reading
Where's
that. I was
Shibby?
just replying to that.
Can you post in my link or here's Shibby's? Hold on one second.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to
Ted
post the links
actually-
one more time.
Ted called me Shippy for the first 3 months I knew him.
Shibby's.
And-
Shibby.
No, he called me Shippy, like SHI. He literally,
Oh my
kept that. He just
God.
couldn't stop doing it, like literally. So it was kind of
All
funny.
right.
Yeah,
It's
I saw
okay,
him in your
it's
chat
very funny.
earlier.
Yeah, I did. I saw Ted. Yeah, Ted. All right,
Yeah, he
here's
came to say hello.
Crystal. He who?
Ted came to say hello. Yes, in my chat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everyone, Ted is saying hello.
There's Miss Crystal. Sorry, there's a timestamp next to it. I'm just kind of copying and pasting, and then I got their link here. Oops, hold on.
Wow, this has been the most successful ending where we actually were kind of prepared and
Yes.
sharing
Yes.
the links and doing this. It usually feels more. Usually we do it like as we're hitting end, and everyone's like freaking out and dropping links and stuff. So this is wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love this. Yes.
Oh,
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming
this-
on,
this is
Shibby.
cool.
She
Yeah.
Well,
I was
my
like, who
pleasure.
else did you want on the panel?
Uh-huh.
And she was like, well, ask Shibby because he's from Canada. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay. I'll ask him.
Yay!
So-
You guys, anytime you want me to come on, the answer is yes. You just
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I thought because we were all talking about it before, and I was like, I would love to have
Yeah.
new people, introduce new people to Jack and Lily's case. And it happened.
Yes.
That's amazing. So
If
the more
I'm
people
awake-
that want to know about Jack and Lily, the better.
He's in our
I'm here.
Discord. So I'll just hit that message.
that was awesome.
You guys
Thank
are awesome.
Crystal,
Thank
for
you.
thinking of me. You guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Jen. Thank you for being here. Yes. I would love to do more lives with everybody. I need
Mhm.
I just wish I had more time. I swear the older you get, the less time in the day anymore. It's
You're
crazy.
Older.
Time's flying
I'm
by.
52. What
It
are you
is
barely?
crazy.
You're not even 40. What hell? I don't want to say, but you can't be
I'm
that
30.
old.
I'm
Of course.
39. I don't care. I'm an open book about
I'm
my
a
age.
grandpa 2
Ugh,
times.
I'd love to
I'm
be in my
52.
30s.
Yeah.
You look like you're in your 30s,
I just want to say,
early 30s.
Daphne,
I
your
wish.
chat is amazing. And
Yes,
very
they
smart,
are.
very smart,
Thank you.
very knowledgeable, and they were asking some banging questions. So I
Yeah.
really do. I appreciated that as well. I love coming on your show. So thanks for the invite.
Yes, we love
Yeah, thank you
Daphne.
guys. Thank you. My pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, I love the chat because they help out. Like when I can't think of something, they'll
Mhm.
plug it in.
They're
and-
right there.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, I will let you guys to it and we will schedule another date. And if anybody else wants to join, that wants to learn about Jack and Lily's case, that would be awesome. They can.
Yes.
So if you know anybody else, Mark the Shark, definitely.
Yeah, I reached out to him yesterday, but he's live on his own stream right now. But yeah, we'll have to get him on too because he's invested also in this case.
Yes, he is. He might actually
But-
go up there, I think. Or maybe a rumor that
No,
he
I
was
saw
going.
that he said something about that, but I
Yeah.
don't know if he was kidding. But I don't think he was kidding. I don't know. Who knows?
I have a bunch of cousins out on the East Coast. I'll have to find out how close they are to all of this, and
Oh,
I'll get back to you because I could.
All right, sounds
That would be
good.
awesome.
Something maybe. I have about
But
3
I'll
or
reach
4
out to
cousins that
thank
live
you.
out there.
I'll reach out to Mark and see what day he might have available.
that would be
And then we can
great.
kind of go from there.
Hell yeah. That
Hell
works.
yeah.
All right, guys. Thank
right.
you so much. I enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you, chat. You guys are great. Appreciate
Yes.
you all.
Bye,
And
chat.
we will see you guys later. Much love, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.